Hello and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. As always, my name is Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram at It's Dan Who, and I'm on Twitter as well. Tweet me, why not? Don't be shy, at Dan Who Reviews. And happy Thursday. It has been a very short week. The bank holiday is here. We have some time off. Hopefully our friends across the sea have some time off as well, because we have basically a 4-day weekend, which is much needed. I'm not going to lie to you. So yes, definitely worthy of getting the Copperberg out. I have recovered from Sunday's Legends and Liquor 1-year anniversary. Thank you to everyone who got involved with that. I will mention that briefly as we go through. But as always, we're back to the regular scheduled program, because it's me and Hero Collections, aka Brandon. How you doing?
Yo, how's it going, bro?
I'm all good.
Happy Thursday.
I got a drink in my hand.
Yes, absolutely. Happy Thursday. Happy regular schedule Thursday.
Happy Easter.
Yes, and happy Easter too, bro. How quickly has that come around?
You believe in the Easter Bunny, right?
Say again?
You believe in the Easter Bunny, right?
Oh yeah, I'm expecting baskets of chocolate come Sunday morning for sure, bro.
I hope so. Yeah.
I'm very excited about it.
So hello to everyone here watching live. So obviously today, if you couldn't tell, so hello to the replay crew as well. Again, if you're watching on the replay, let me know in the comments. I'm always like to see that. But today is, of course, sort of like a freestyle predictions, if you will, because this Tuesday, which I believe is the 19th of April, finally, I feel like The Rock, finally, the Hasbro team are going live again on YouTube to talk about some Marvel Legends revealed. After basically we've had G.I. Joe, we had Power Rangers and Transformers this week, and there's been leaks, etc., etc. So we felt like one was coming, and now it's officially in the books. It's happening this Tuesday. So hopefully, I haven't really spoke to Brandon about this yet, but we may be able to go live Tuesday afternoon if he's game and talk about all the reveals and stuff like that. But yeah, Tuesday is the fan first Tuesday. So what we're going to do today is, of course, just recap the week that was in Marvel Legends, other toy news, talk about some toys, and then, of course, get into some predictions. So, of course, we've got some very vague predictions, but it's more about starting a conversation within the Marvel Legends community and sort of speculating what there might be shown, what we would like to see, and of course you guys are a part of that. Everyone in the chat can get involved and tell us what you think you're going to see, what you want to see. We're sort of, the first quarter of the year is over, but we've still got 3 quarters to go, and I've been telling you for a while, I do think the best of Legends is yet to come this year. Like we've had some nice figures so far, but the best is still yet to come, and lots more to come as well. So, yeah, that's what today's topic is all about. But first, as always, let's just catch up with Brandon. Brandon, how you been doing? You've been going live on YouTube and Instagram, etc., etc.
Yeah, bro. It feels like every other day is alive. At the minute, my eyes probably look tired.
It's good.
It's
It's good, like getting involved with the community.
Yeah, man. I'm really enjoying it. It's been a heck of a lot of fun. So you and I went live Thursday. And then I was live with Wade Saturday morning. If you haven't checked that out already, then please do.
What time did you go to bed that night, by the way? Well, go back to sleep after
it was about 6:30, 7 a.m.
in the morning. See, our American friends are never going to know. Never going to know the plan.
Yeah, it was crazy. As I was going to bed, literally it was blue skies outside and sunshine and birds chirping and... You know,
I wouldn't have been able to sleep again with the bird. As soon as the birds start, that's it. I can't get back to sleep.
No, and that was it. And I think I then slept all the way through till like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It was crazy. But yeah, it was good. It was really good. And then yeah, man, been doing some Instagram lives, which is great fun. Launched this new series these past few weeks called Into the Heroverse.
I like it.
So thank you, bro. So we had, I think I did the first one off the back of the display video, and then the second one was with Dante, aka Dark Joker Zin. Third one was with Mrs. Hero. The fourth one was with my buddy Lee, aka Be Kind Rewind. And then on Tuesday, you made a nice cameo.
Yeah, people got to see the contents of my fridge. That is the type of content you get on Brandon's live stream. My next time I jump involved, I'll make sure I'm not using my potato, but Brandon was live. I seen Brandon was live. I didn't know he was going live, so I sent him a little cheeky request, not knowing if he would even see it. But he accepted me in, and I was literally standing in my kitchen. I got to show people my vodka. I got to show people my fridge. Stuff you won't see here. That's right, people. Exactly. I don't live and sleep in this room. I have a whole house, and you get to see that on Brandon's live, which is available on the replay on his Instagram.
Yes, exactly. So, yeah, man, it's been a lot of fun doing that. Launching another spin-off to that called Across the Movieverse with Lee. We'll be
Nice.
talking about things from Moon Knight, what TV we've been watching, what films we've been watching, just general chit chat on entertainment really. So I'm really excited for that. That will be starting tomorrow. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun in terms of photography. Stryden, I see, just said, love the Kingdom Hearts shot. Thank you, bro. I knew that the Kingdom Hearts stuff wouldn't get as much love as, Legends and Black Series and that kind of thing, but I absolutely adore that series.
Look,
So
it's your page. Post what makes you smile. Post what
exactly,
you
man.
love.
Exactly. I love that series. Those figures are just stunning. Had them for years, so I was really happy to finally get around to it. But yeah, man, that's me. Just been busy, busy, busy.
Good, good. I do want to send a special thank you to everyone who got involved with this Sunday. Well, last Sunday. So it's
Yes.
available on the replay right now if you missed out. It was the 1 year celebration live stream of Legends and Liquor. My stupid spin-off show survived the whole year, racing ducks, talking toys. And yeah, we've been doing it for a whole year. So it was time to celebrate. We had a record-breaking 18 guests, channel members. So if you're a channel member, that's the type of content you get. 18 guests. And we had duck races, we had prizes. It was a lot of fun. Though thank you to everyone who got involved. I like Tom, Tanner, Cloud, Rush, Jamie, of course, George, Mike D, Rich M and Brandon got involved as well at the start. Mark Tack, Nick, Ralph. Again, if I'm missing you, you know I love you. But yeah, 18 guest people. Your boys got toys, thirsty for chicken, etc., etc. So go and check that out on the replay. I appreciate you. And of course, as always, the Dan Who Network is a real thing. It exists, people. Go and check out all the content on the channel right now. Turtles and Tea, Joes and Juice. We're doing the Joes and Juice next week. Me, Tom, and Mark are going to be sort of recapping any sort of news or leaks that we've got from the G.I. Joe universe. And of course, we're going to be sort of giving you our most wanted G.I. Joes, Cobras, and Troopers. We've all picked a Joe, a Trooper, and a Cobra, and we're going to talk about that, and Tom's done some graphics for it, so it's going to be fun. That's next week. But yeah, as always, if you want to get involved in today's stream, then Friday's here. Get involved. Throw a little super chat in her for £4 or $4. She will read it out loud, interrupt the conversation, and be part of today's show. Again, we're talking speculation. We're talking predictions. The best way to get our attention and get your prediction read out and get involved and start that conversation is via the super chat. So hopefully Friday's awake and working for that. But as always, the most important thing is hit that join button. Become part of. I know it's easy to say and everyone says it, but honestly, people, there is a community here. Join it. Get involved. Get involved with the live stream. Social support to the channel, and in turn, I will get you on the channel you are supporting. It is that simple. So let's say hello to the people that are supporting today.
Yes.
And that are here
Absolutely.
live. So if you are watching live, say hello in the chat right now, and let's see if Brandon can catch your name.
Yes, absolutely. Tac Tac Toys with Film kicks us off. Says, evening, everybody. How's everyone this evening? Praying to the Egyptian gods of the moon for the latest Marvel Legends reveals. Let's see what blessings they bestow upon us.
We'll get to it.
Mark Rose is here. Damien is here. Gahubri J, CJ, Nathan, George W101. King Black Bolt says, pow. From the States to my Great Britain mates.
Wow.
Tony Collector is here. Mini Plastic Multiverse. Iron Manual 96. Jamie. Fortress Maximus says, what's happening, my fellow hooligans? Tac Tac Custom says, Disney Plus Moon Knight just seems to be getting better and better. Rich M is here. Jay's Toy Collection. David Evan Smith. Fortress Maximus. Jason Lopez. King Blackbolt says, I have such high hopes for Tuesday. The big three in the streams are like a Will Ferrell movie. Not a diss. It's either a big hit or just okay-ish. I'm hoping for a big hit. Jason Lopez is here. Cloud Foxwell, Ultimate Carnage says, sup everyone, how's everyone doing today? Clintastic 4, CJ, Tac Tac Customs. Who else we got? Stryden, Greg Fedstead. Laser Pants is in the house, says, hello governor.
I've heard
Arvin Shah is here. Go check out AR Toy Space Official on Instagram. Mario is here. Shout out to Cap Lives. Says, sup nerds, how are we on this fine Thursday?
Doing well.
Home Dude is here. Jason says, Dan Yoon gave us the heads up that Tuesday will be special. Home Dude says, what's up, Dan and Brandon? Screw Toys is in the house. Pow. Go and check out his channel. Robert Page is here. Says, hopefully we'll see Toad. California Red Devil says, sup, guys?
Wow.
Who else we got? Dominique Smith. Bon Williams. The Wolfpack toy review is in the house. KSM Kyle. Go and check out the Wolfpack's latest toy hunts.
Yeah, find some good stuff.
Let's see. Capliv says, you're posting what you love. That's the best part, not getting lost in the numbers. Couldn't agree more, bro. Sometimes the numbers get the better of me, but for the most part...
Look, you're a man of... You're a man
so,
in that marketing world. You can't help but look at the details. It's just what you do on a daily basis.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes it's more curiosity gets the better of me of how did the insight support this but not that? It's really interesting.
No one understands the algorithm. Nobody does. So there's just no point trying to because you'll make yourself go crazy.
Exactly. The biggest compliment of them all, though, from Mario is love Kingdom Hearts. Your pick made me want figures. Sometimes when I see comments like that, that is the biggest compliment. When someone says, I saw your picture and it really made me want the figure, I'm like, okay, my job here is done.
That's what The Amazing does all the time, isn't it? You can post a picture of anything. You can post a picture of a toilet, I'll be like, I want that toilet. I want it.
Exactly. Jamie said, how was your head after Legends and Liquor, Dan?
No, I was all right. Luckily, I wasn't doing too much on the Monday, so I could start slow. But as soon as I finished the stream, I went and ate food and like drank lots of water, and I was all right. I was all right. I didn't go too crazy. I do appreciate everyone supporting, but I kept switching as well from the Disarino. If I didn't, I'm lucky. I'm so glad I brought that Disarino up because if I was stuck doing shots for that 4-hour thing, I wouldn't have made it. I wouldn't have made it 4 hours.
Clintastic 4 says the DWCU, the Dan Who Cinematic Universe.
I like it. Rich is Kevin Feige.
Let's see.
The super producer behind the scenes.
Yes. Rectangular is in the house. 1-6 Shooter.
Wow.
Rectangular says, where is the super producer? He's super producing. You know how it is, bro.
Rich is always welcome, but sometimes he just likes to sit and laugh at me and Brandon.
Exactly. Home Dude is here. Let's see. John Busink is here. Jevy Man. M&M's. Omega Weapon 13, Compulsive Collector. I think that's pretty much everybody by now. Tony Horton. Rob Pollock says hi.
Hello. Hi, Rob.
Hello there. Oh, wow. Rectangular says Moon Knight is sold out on Amazon.
Okay, well, let's use that as a
there we go.
Yeah, I do want to talk about some new toys, but we can do that. We can just do the news first. Let's do the week that was in Marvel Legends. So...
It's a pretty quiet week.
Yeah, so of course the main topic today is the Fan First Tuesday predictions. Okay, we're going to get to it all right? Well, as much as we want to. That's coming. Not quite yet. Let's go to the week that was. First, thank you to Mark Tac, of course. He says, Dan, don't ever drink your water from my Amazing toilet photo. That's very true. Darius definitely wouldn't approve of that. I'll tell you that much. Fresh water from the finest of mountain springs only. Okay, the week that was, Marvel Legends. So, as we all expected, last Friday, they have revealed Mr. Knight officially. And then Tuesday, as MCU Collector also predicted, everything went up for pre-order. So you can now pre-order both regular Moon Knight and Mr. Knight on all your regular places. It's not exclusive to anywhere. You'll find it everywhere. However, you won't find it on Amazon because, like Brandon just said, you said Rectangular Sadness, it's already sold out on... Amazon. On
Amazon, yeah, man. Yeah. How crazy is that?
Look, it's a great figure. We've been saying, we said it last week, so we're not going to spend too much crazy time on Moon Knight, but we always have that, not argument, but this fun debate amongst the community where I collect MCU, I only collect comic, well, I want MCU, there's too much comic, blah, 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 all that nonsense. Shout out to Zach and Jake. Is that me and Brandon, or is someone called Zach and Jake watching? I have no idea, but shout out Zach and Jake, how you doing? Thank you very much. And also, thank you very much to Hugo Bland, who's just become a channel member. At the Members Club tier as well. Thank you very much, Hugo. Come and get involved on the Legends and Liquor. Let's see your face. Let's hear about your collection. I appreciate that. So thank you very much, Hugo. We appreciate that. Thank you for coming a channel member. But yeah, as we were saying, MCU versus comic, that forever battle amongst the community. Why can't we all be friends? Well, me and Brandon do sit on that fence, if you will, because we buy both. Like, top part of my collection, all MCU, and it is beautiful for it as well. And then the bottom part of my collection is comic. Like, you are allowed, believe it or not, people, breaking news here on the stream, you are allowed to like both comic and MCU. It's crazy. It's a crazy concept, but it's legit. You're allowed to. You don't have to pick a side. You can pick and choose. However, I do think a lot of the people that are on that I only buy comic figures side are going to be like peeking the door of the MCU world going, I like the look of that Moon Knight. I like that Mr. Knight. That could work in my comic display. So yeah, there's no doubt these two are going to be popular. So that was my long way around, Brandon, of getting to the fact that these two are going to be popular amongst the community. What do you think?
I think that Moon Knight is just phenomenal. If you guys haven't already, go and check out the figure report. Mikey is Oscar Isaac's brother, and he actually played Oscar Isaac's double. So, for example, when Mark is talking to Steven in a mirror or in in glass or anything like that, then Mikey was playing Oscar Isaac's double opposite that. Okay. So that's what he did. But he has a review up at the moment of both.
I will show the graphic.
Mr. Knight and Moon Knight.
I just want to say thank you very much to Cloud. Cloud said, Mum's here for the wedding, so I have to duck out. I see what you did there. Catch you on the replay. Thank you very much, Cloud. We will see you on the replay. But yes, as Brandon was saying, the figure report. He has the first hands-on, which is a perfect person. There was I generally, who else apart from Oscar Isaac himself would have been perfect to reveal these figures in hand for the first time. There is no one that is so as I said, no complaints from me at all. The figure report showing these figures, great review as well, by the way, and bravo on Moon Knight. I've not seen episode 3 yet, but I'm saving that. I'm saving that for probably this evening, to be honest. I'm in wind down holiday mode. But yes, the figure report, great review. Make sure you go and subscribe to the figure report. Just hit 1K. There you go. You can see I'm subscribed. And I've hit that like button, people. That's what you do when you support content creators. You subscribe and you hit that like button. Did you know my analytics,
Hit the notification bell.
Yeah, and that.
Notification bell.
Let's do that. There you go. I want all his notifications. Every single one of them.
Yeah, there we go.
You're a man of analytics. 60% of the views on my channel are by non-subscribers. It's pretty frustrating.
Really?
So, if that 60% would subscribe to the channel, then my subscription numbers would double. It's stupid, isn't it? It's absolutely stupid.
It's crazy.
But bravo, the figure report. Go and check out I will literally. There's his Instagram as well. Go and show some love, people. Can I copy it? I was going to press copy. I can copy it here, can't I? Right, I'm going to copy it and put it in the chat. And go and show him some love. Go and show him some love. That's what this community is all about. I'm putting it in the chat right now. So if you're in the replay crew, you can press it on the replay chat, and if you're here right now live, go and click it at the top of the chat. Go and follow the figure report. Go and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Go and check out the review. And Mark Tac throws in the 79p, but doesn't say anything. Mark's just throwing. Oh no! Oh wait, no. Okay. Oscar Isaac's bro is action figure collector. Thank you. It's true. He is. Tanner has become a channel member, saying drinking maybe have done me in. As I may have ordered 3 or 4 3-0 Bay Turtles for a good price. And you can tell us all about that, Tanner. On the next Legends and Liquor. There it is. It's just popped up there. Thank you very much, Tanner. Again, Legends and Liquor, you can tell us all about it. Or Turtles and Tea. There's a place perfect for it. Rectangular says, I feel you're paying down. Most of my views are from non-subs as well. Yeah, it's just, again, it's not a big deal. People, whatever. Some people just don't have YouTube. Some people just don't have YouTube accounts or Google accounts or whatever it is. So it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, go and check out the figure report. The figures look great. Which do you prefer, Brandon?
For me, it will be Moon Knight for sure. Just the extent of the detail that they did on this, they went and put into this. This is one of the best Disney Plus figures, and probably one of the best MCU figures that we've seen so far. It really looks phenomenal. Mr. Knight looks good, but Moon Knight looks above and beyond really, really good.
As I was mentioning earlier, do you reckon this is, and again, the chat can tell us live here now, whatever Marvel Legends you collect, whether you collect them all or just MCU or just comic, are you going to go in for these figures? Maybe I should put a little poll up while we're here. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? Let's ask the question. Moon Knight Marvel Legends. Are you going to buy Mr. Knight, Moon Knight, or both? Simple as that. Moon Knight, Mr. Knight. Let's add an option. Both. Right, so the question is now live in the chat, and you can tell me what one are you buying? Are you buying both? Are you buying just Moon Knight, just Mr. Knight? Maybe I should have put an option as none, but that would just be negative. So there you go. So again, go check out the review for yourself, and you can see them in action. Mark Tac also says my reviews are from non-subscribers as well. I think, yeah, it's a little bit frustrating, but again, it's the World Wide Web, innit? It's annoying. But again, if you are a subscriber, I appreciate you for it. Thank you very much. Well, you couldn't be in the chat unless you're a subscriber, so I know everyone in the chat is a subscriber, so that's pretty cool. Right, okay, so there's the figure report. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Marvel also confirmed some news, Brandon. Okay. So why the chat are voting on this poll?
Yes.
Again, yes. The poll is
Hasbro
Moon Knight.
Pulse put up a post the other day.
So why the chat? The poll again: Moon Knight, Marvel Legends. Which one you're buying? Moon Knight, Mr. Knight, or both? Let me know in the comments. But Hasbro finally, as I mentioned earlier, have said now. If you've been watching these live streams for the past 88 weeks, and I love the number 88, by the way, it was the year I was born, if anyone wants to do the math and figure out how old I am. But yes, episode 88. This is the 88th
We've got 88
week.
people watching right now.
And 80, that is perfect. That is figure fate right there. But yeah, we have been talking about this for many weeks, saying undoubtedly Hasbro and the Marvel team will get around to all three of these Spider-Man again. However, it won't be till next year. Like, we have openly said that. And then Ryan's came out and said it at the start of a live stream as well, saying they've had meetings, they're talking about it. But every time these go live on a fan first or whatever, the chat is full of casual fans, which is absolutely fine, but just saying, where's my Spider-Man toys? Where's my Spider-Man toys? Because the regular, the casual fan or the casual kid collector or whatever may not understand that these things are kept secret. The toy companies don't always know all the details, and certain things can't always be on the toy shelf. So they've still got to go through the process of making these licensing agreements. Hopefully, that extra work means we can get like unmasked heads, etc. Like, I'm more than happy to wait for these if we're going to get unmasked head for all of these. But I doubt that will be the case. We will have to find out. But I'd like that. But either way, it has been confirmed 100% by the Hasbro team in the year 2023. We will get Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, and Tom Holland Spider-Man, once again, of course, in figure form from No Way Home. So we can recreate the movie on our shelves. Maybe next year's HasLab will be a Statue of Liberty diorama. Who knows? But still, these three figures are great. Brandon, what do you think of the news?
I think it's great, bro. I think it was fantastic of them to properly confirm this, especially ahead of the Fan First Tuesday. I think it's great that collectors are going to be able to get their hands on, hopefully, brand new versions of these characters. Completely new bodies, completely new molds of at least of Toby and Andrew. Yeah. I'm sure the one of Tom will be either reuse of the No Way Home. What's it called? What suit is that called? Integrated suit. Yep. Which was great, a great figure.
That suit was grew on me, by the way. I liked the design, and then I seen the film and liked it even more. And as time goes by, because again, in the film, it makes sense how he gets the suit. It's the nanotech, half on, half off type vibe. So, super chat real quick from Ultimate Carnage and George. So first up,
Ultimate Carnage donated £8.99. Sup, Dan and Brandon, I'm so excited for these Spider-Man figures. I hope they have unmasked heads and many changeable hands and accessories. Grin.
I completely agree, Ultimate Carnage. Thank you very much for the super chat. He said, Sup, Dan and Brandon, I'm excited for the Spider-Man figures. I hope they have unmasked heads and many interchangeable hands and accessories. Yeah, unmasked heads for me is a big deal. Like, I would love to have on my MCU shelf a Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, like, with their masks off. I'd also love an accessory of them holding their mask. I know that's such a stupid little thing, but Marvel Legends have never done that. Like, I'd love just a little stupid mask accessory in his hand. And also George W says, cannot wait to get the Andrew figure as well. Thank you very much, George. But yes, these figures are great. And like Brandon was saying, new molds would be great. Pinless would be great. You'd also like unmasked heads, right? That's sort of a no-brainer.
For sure, yeah. I think like you say, that'll come down to the legalities and technicalities of the licensing rights and all the rest of it. So we'll see how the likenesses turn out. But my hope is mainly just similar to the No Way Home body, that it's pinless, butterfly joints, and a dumbbell joint at the neck. Those 3 things for me will make me happy. And interchangeable hands. We need fists, open palm hands, and whipping hands. Those are the 3 that each of them need. My hope, though, is that the Tom figure is his final movie suit, as opposed to a reissue of the integrated suit.
So we can talk spoilers, of course. We've got the 3 Spider-Man on the screen. So right at the end of the movie, no one knows who Peter is anymore. He's in his New York apartment, there with his sewing machine, because every Spider-Man is a trained seamstress. Is that the right word? I don't even know what the word is. Anyway,
seamstress?
Yeah, I guess so. So every Spider-Man, also, they get injected, they get the Spider-Man powers, but they also get the powers to know how to sew really, really well. So at the end of the film, Tom Holland makes his own costume, and he flies through New York above Hawkeye and Kate while they're skating and shooting arrows. That's what I think in my head anyway. In that sort of blue and classic blue and red. And in the script, do you know they released a script online? In the script, Brandon, I don't know if you read the last couple of pages, but
yes,
Tom's mindset is he was inspired by both Toby and Andrew's suits to make his new one. Yeah, so that's canon. Yeah. That's canon, people, all right? So Tom Holland's Spider-Man was inspired by the 2 other Spider-Mans to create that classic-looking suit at the end. And, that is like, again, it's crazy how they... No Way Home sort of tied a bow on the trilogy so well to set up a new trilogy. So hopefully Tom Holland's not an idiot and he signs that deal so we can get some more films, because for me, continuity is important. Now they've set the multiverse as a real thing. It's game on. But I'm sure we won't just get one. We may get a couple, box sets, single packs, Build-A-Figure waves, villains. I don't know. Possibilities are endless. Could we get a Green Goblin, a Doc Ock, an Electro, a Sandman, a Lizard? Who knows? Again, No Way Home figures are coming, people, all right? That's all you need to know. Finally, you can stop asking in the chat. I know it's not you guys that are watching us that say it in the chat, but it's usually people in the chat. Okay, so let's take a pause for a minute, Brandon, and talk about some new toys, because while we're on the subject of Spider-Man, you said you've actually got a new Spider-Man this week, and on Legends and Liquor, Tom Mini Plastic Multiverse was making some claims saying that this could be the best Spider-Man figure, full stop, period. What do you think?
Man.
Hang on. Sorry, interrupted. Super chat.
Dominique Smith donated $5. I saw someone mentioning a 2-pack for each Peter with a villain.
Oh, nice idea.
Such as Toby with Ock, Andrew with Electro, etc.
That's a good idea. So Dominique says he saw a rumour of each Peter coming with a villain. So Toby with Doc, Andrew with Electro, maybe MCU Peter. And then Maverick as well with a super chat. Let Friday read that
Maverick, Minnesota donated $10. Dan, why don't you invite David Displays model behavior on a live stream?
David is welcome if he wants to come on. It's me and David don't really speak outside of live streams. That's all. And I like to have a little bit of a relationship with the people I invite on as guests. So it'd be a bit of a cold invite, wouldn't it, if I invited David on? But if he's a fan and wants to get involved, we're not a fan as such. But Maverick, ask him. Ask David. As long as he's not streaming on a Thursday and we don't clash, it's all good. But no, all good. Omega Weapon says, can we get an Art Made 2-pack? Yes, please. I'd like that. Mini Plastic Multiverse also says, best Spider-Man figure ever. So there you go. He says it. Brandon, sorry to interrupt you. Please continue.
Yeah, man. I think Tom is right. This is probably my favorite Peter Parker Spider-Man action figure for sure. It feels so much more reliable than the Mafex ones. The accessories are really, really cool. You get all the different hands that you want. You get 2 Peter B heads. You get 1 blonde Peter head, which I really liked, because this way, when he gets added to the shelf, he will probably be posed as that version of Peter, like this.
Tom was making me laugh because he says it comes with an interchangeable gut piece to make him fat, which I thought was pretty funny.
So The let me see. Yeah, so the there's like an interchangeable gut piece and like an interchangeable like crotch piece. So which is basically wider and thicker,
So that,
which is really great because you basically get two figures in one.
So that Peter Parker there with the head on is Peter Parker, not Peter Parker A, not Peter B. Parker.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Peter Parker.
So
A.
he's the one that dies in the movie at the start.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Which is great because I've got the Mafex Peter B. So it's great because to have them all on the shelf, they all end up being different versions. But yeah, I think it's definitely better than the Mafex. I think it's definitely better than the 616 comic Spider-Man from Mafex. The thing that I love about imports are the ones that feel reliable and that feel, like they're a bit robust, and this one definitely does. Whereas Mafex can be a bit hit and miss.
Who else is Sentinel doing in Into the Spider-Verse? Are they doing?
So they've done Miles already.
Yeah.
I think I saw prototypes or something of a Gwen, but we haven't seen anything official about that yet. They've done Peter Parker, and I think the only one that they have up for pre-order is Penny and SPDR.
SP//DR. Speeder, I think is how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
But yeah, are you going to get that?
Don't think so. I'm going to try not to, at least. I didn't even want to get him, if I'm honest with you. I was like, I had really told myself no. And then all the reviews started coming, and I saw that really it is like not to be missed out on. So whether my other Peter Parker Spider-Man survive, I don't know. I think those might be sold sooner rather than later, but we'll see. I think at the moment I'm keeping them all. But yeah.
Okay, moving away from.
I'm going to try not to get the others.
Again, Brandon was telling me earlier that he's itchy. He's itchy for figures, all right? So just send him lots of pictures of figures.
Bad.
It's a disease. Brandon, there's over 100 people in this chat that share that same issue. That's why we're here. We're all a little bit itchy, like constantly got things in baskets and tabs open on our laptops and computers. There's always something we want, but then our conscience go, you've got bills to pay. You've got gas and electric, rent money, food. Can't always do it. Nathan with the channel membership token, he says, honestly, I feel the comic Mafex is still the king for me. It is perfection incarnate. Glad there's different options though, along with SPDR. So yeah, Nathan's a big fan of the Mafex figures. Often gets them before Brandon. But yeah, there you go. But again, that's what's great about toys is that there's multiple options for everybody. Everyone's allowed their own opinion. No one's stating their opinion is fact. People are just giving you their opinion. So Tom and Brandon think that the Sentinel Peter B. Parker may be one of the best 1/12 Peter Spider-Mans. But anyway, moving away from Spider-Man, I just want to go through some toys that I've got before we get into the predictions for today.
Yeah, let's see it.
So I got this for £5, Brandon. £5.
Oh, wow.
Bargain.
Ninja.
Yeah, Ninja. And the only reason I sort of show this now is because, of course, there was a fan first for Power Rangers that was very, very short. But they did officially confirm that we are getting the rest of the Ninjetti Rangers. So Ninja, by the way, in the canon and the continuity of the TV show, is how they got their Ninjetti powers. They didn't go to an island and meet that sexy woman. I can't remember what her name is. But I'd like a figure of her, by the way. But no, they met this chunky robot instead, Ninja. So yeah, we haven't got him in the Lightning Collection, but I think this scales pretty well for now. But anyway, there you go. We're getting Rocky, Aisha, and even Cat. We're getting another pink in Cat. Are you going to get Cat again?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think you would. Do you reckon Rich will? Rich is getting Cat, isn't he?
Yes, I think Rich definitely will.
Yeah.
And I think if you're a diehard Pokemon, what am I talking about? Let's start with a P, so it's on my mind. If you're a diehard Power Rangers fan, then yeah, I can definitely see why. And I think it's great that they've reused that body, and that they're putting out another pink because all fair play to Cat. She did become a Ninja Ranger,
True.
So it makes sense. But personally, for me, I'm just going with Rocky and Aisha to complete the team and keep it at that.
And can we get Ninja, please, in Lightning Collection, in deluxe scale, please? Like, that would be great. Thank you very much. But yeah, I got him for a £5 at Forbidden Planet, by the way. Bargain if you're in the UK. Bargain.
That being said, now that I think about it, my plan was that these guys, so like my Mighty Morphin Rangers are the original 5, and then my plan was that the Ninjetti Rangers were going to be the new people that came onto the team.
Okay, yeah. So you'd need Cat.
So technically,
in the weird
technically, I should have skipped Kimberly and gone for Cat.
Yeah, but you didn't know Cat was coming though. That's the problem.
I didn't know.
That's how they get you. That is how they get you.
Is it just to nail this point home? Is it the exact same thing? Just the only difference is
I believe so.
Is that head?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. So in which case, I think I will probably be. Yeah, I'll probably leave it.
I'm gonna be able to, if I'm gonna come around your house and look at your collection one day, I'm gonna know that's Kimberly's eyes.
Well, actually, to be fair, is even the emblem on the chest is the same, right?
Yep, the crane.
It's the same pink. Yeah. So who could tell the difference between that one and this one? Apart from
I just told you, I'm gonna come around your house, look at your collection, and be like, they're Kimberly's eyes.
You know what? I'll paint her eyebrows blonde, and we're good to go.
Okay, cool. Need a fine paintbrush.
Yeah, exactly.
And just quickly, are you gonna get the Zord? Like they
No.
revealed the Dragon Zord that connects with the Megazord.
No. Trust me, it looks really cool and everything. I think it looks great, etc., yada yada yada, blah blah blah. But no. Nowhere to put it.
I think I'm in on the Zord. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Really?
Yeah, Megazord and this guy, the Dragon Zord.
Really?
I don't have any Zords. Like I love Mighty Morphin, and I don't have any Zords.
Well, to be fair, you got the display. Space.
I think the Power Rangers are gonna get moved upstairs. They're getting a. To be fair, they're on the miscellaneous shelf at the minute, and they're worthy of their own space. So, if anything, I think they're getting bumped for an upgrade. But Zords is something I'm missing, so I think I will get the Dragon Zord. But again, we haven't seen the Megazord yet. It won't happen for a while. But yes, there's that. We also got Brandon. Brandon, big fan of this film. I don't even know if he's seen this film, by the way. My favourite Gremlin from Gremlins 2.
Oh, yeah, I love that movie.
Have you even seen Gremlins 2?
Yeah, I love that movie.
Disappointing. Gremlins 2 is a great film.
I saw it opening weekend right after I walked out of Ghostbusters. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sure. I don't even know if you were born. No, you weren't born when Gremlins 2 came out.
Was I not?
No, I don't think so.
Crazy.
Bring toys to work.
Chats.
I know, bring toys to work. It's too good to me, anyway.
$25.
Michael.
Good evening, gents. Sorry I was on a conference call the first 30 minutes of the stream. Just showing some love to the best Marvel Legends discussion live stream in the land.
I appreciate that, Michael. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, gents. Sorry I was on the conference call for the first 30 minutes of the stream. Just showing some love to the best Marvel Legends discussion live stream in the land. And then another super chat as well. Thank you very much.
MCFCSTU Collections donated £4.49. Pre-orders galore arriving this week. Witcher and Star Wars. Great stream Sunday night. Caught up on the replay crew. How's the hangover tears of joy?
MCFC Stu, so that's Stu, who's a Man City fan, if you haven't cracked the code. Collections, he says pre-orders galore arriving this week. Witcher and Star Wars. Great stream Sunday night, caught up on the replay. How's the hangover? I'm good, Stu. Thank you so much for asking. And I've never seen Witcher, by the way, so is Witcher worth a watch? I know it's got Henry Cavill, is that his name? Henry Cavill?
It has action figures, therefore we should not watch it.
Okay, that's dangerous, isn't it? It's dangerous.
That's my policy.
Yeah, they've got Stu.
So someone suggested something to me the other day. I can't remember what it was, and it was Wade suggested. God, I can't even remember what it was now. Some show, and I said the first thing I said was, something Unbound. No. I can't remember. Anyway, he suggested something to me, and I said, "Does it have figures?" And he said, "No." So I said, "Okay, maybe I'll watch it then." Okay. Just a quick one though. Shout out to Michael, Bring Toys to Work. If you guys haven't already, go and check out his page. I believe April 16th, this Sunday, he is putting out a X-Men video.
Give it to you.
There you go.
Yeah, X-Men display.
And, yes, X-Men display video, which I'm sure. Is definitely one you won't want to miss. So go and follow him on Instagram.
And Iron Manuel, by the way, is also telling you what that show was. It was BoJack Horseman.
Oh, that was it. BoJack Horseman. That's the one.
I've never seen it either, by the way. I've never seen it either.
Yeah. Yeah. But I said I would give it a shot, given that it's It's not got
action figures.
Action figures.
Figures on Netflix. I've not seen it either, but yeah, if I should, Greg's telling me I should watch The Witcher. Tempted to. I've not played the game. I guess that doesn't matter. I don't know. There's so much content out there, people. So I appreciate you for being here with me, and let Brandon know if he should watch Gremlins 2, by the way. And what year was Gremlins 2 out? Someone in the chat must know. But this is the brain gremlin. He drinks up look, we're gonna get one of them in Marvel Legends form soon. That thingy majig. And he drinks it, and it makes him intelligent, and he goes on hosts a talk show and stuff. I know that sounds stupid, but it is stupid. Go and watch Gremlins 2. It's ridiculous, but it's fun, okay? Like Miguel was saying, Hulk Hogan breaks the fourth wall. But yeah, Gremlins 2, Necker with that. And then, Brandon, something you can talk about, and I want to just send a shout out to Gahubari J, a.k.a. Matt, and people like Rich, and even you, Brandon, who has slowly been enabling me to get these guys.
Oh yeah, there they are.
They look so good in person. I'm not going to lie to you.
Gotta go fast.
I've not even seen the film. I've not seen the first one. I've not seen the second.
I can't believe you have not seen those movies, bro. They are the best.
But I do know who these three are. Of course I do. I still remember like my dad coming up to the school gates with Sonic 2 that he just brought, and literally was like, but we were in school, and we were like, and he was like, I'm going to go home and just play this. And we were like, literally clinging it to the school gates going, no, because we were stuck in school.
Yeah.
And my dad had just brought Sonic 2. So I remember that so well. And yeah, Sonic 2, the movie's now out. And like,
yeah.
I love collecting I like having little pieces of things I love on the shelf. And I know there are Sonic figures out there, but a lot of my display is live action based. So like, how can I miss out on an opportunity to get a live action Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails? And these look great. They really do look good, and they're cheap as well. Like really cheap, people. Like considering we're buying crazy Marvel Legends at the minute, these were like £10 a pop. So
yeah,
no complaints.
And they are very accurate as well to the movies.
Really,
it was just a couple of things of them that you can tell that they're not really like thought through. Like Knuckles should have fists. You know,
he should. He's the strength.
Instead of the board that Sonic comes with, he should have come with like a running effect kind of thing.
Yeah,
but it's cool. They're still great fun.
1990, by the way, Gremlins 2. So you weren't born.
No, I was not born. Just a quick question while we're talking about pickups and possible pickups. I've been eyeing up the Cosmic Capes Mystic Arts cloak for Doctor Strange. For this Doctor Strange. And I'm so on the fence as to whether I should get it or not, because I'm gonna get their Cloak and Dagger cloak. So while I was doing that, I thought I may as well put in a couple of orders at the same time, and I'm so tempted. But at the same time, I'm like, I've got the SHF Strange coming at some point.
But that goes on a completely different display.
I know, that's the thing. And I was taking pictures of this guy yesterday, or not yesterday, sometime in the last week. Where is it gone? Oh, it's up there. And the cape that he comes with is so ugly. Like, it's so bad. It's so big, and it doesn't really fit on it. And I thought, well, damn, if I want to take pictures of this guy with his cloak, then I'm going to need a cloak. So I'm thinking about it.
It's nice to have some variety in the collection, though, right? And just think, every Doctor Strange we have got so far has a hard plastic cape. So, like, why not just have a Doctor Strange in your display without the cape? Because in the trailer, there's scenes where he's not wearing his cape. Do you know?
Yeah.
And that costume design is like the most accurate to the comic so far, with the emblem on the chest. So like, I don't know, just have it as an uncaped Strange if you didn't want to. Because there's no big holes in the back or anything like that. I think he looks good. The hands are great, poses well.
Oh, the hands are the best part. I think that is what's really sold me on it for sure.
Okay, one last pickup, people, and then we will get into some Marvel Legend predictions. All right, one last pickup, and I want to send some love because I don't talk about it often on the channel, and I know these streams are about Marvel Legends, but again, I collect many other things, but I don't talk about wrestlings a lot. I don't have a spin-off show about wrestling, but I do still occasionally pick up some wrestling stuff. So I've really been enjoying AEW since it started. I've been on the train since the get-go, since All In. So like really liking what they're doing, and their figures are really nice as well. So I've got quite a lot of the Unrivaled, but Unmatched has been really hard to get in the UK. So thanks to the whole shebang, which I will throw the page up on the screen right now. It's literally the whole shebang.co.uk. They sell lots of collectibles, modern and retro stuff. Like, you can go and buy retro turtles on this site right now. Like, they sell modern and retro stuff all on stock on their online website. And I managed to get the whole second wave of Unmatched. So, like, people like MJF, who's the best heel in the business right now, full stop, period.
Oh, yeah, he's great.
Yeah, Brandon's a big fan. What's MJF stand for?
Would you say so?
Yeah, Maxwell Jacob Freeman. There you go. There's Wardlow, his former bodyguard, who's now beefing with him. And then you must know. Do you know who this guy is, Brandon? This guy's iconic. Been around before even my time.
Oh, Sting.
Yes, there you go. You know who Sting is. It's Sting. But yeah, there's some great figures. And I know Jamie's. I know it's a bit weird to have crush on action figures, but Jamie definitely has a crush on this figure. Jamie, you can admit it. It's all right. You're in a safe place. But Jamie has a crush on Ty Conte in figure form. And to be fair, now I've got her in hand, I don't blame him. This is pretty good. She's pretty hot. But there you go. So shout out Jamie. He enabled me to get this as well. But yeah, the whole shebang. If you want your action figures, you want your wrestling figures especially. I got some NECA stuff from there recently as well. Go and check them out. Just wanted to show them some love. A lot of independent stores recently have been closing, which is really sad to see. So like, I'm just trying to show some love and point some light and point you into a direction of somewhere that I trust. So there you go. The whole shebang. If you want to know more about it, message me and I'll send you some links. But there you go. So that's all that out of the way. Over 118 people here. Let me put the lights on and let's get into some Marvel Legend predictions. Let me press some buttons. Put the lights on. Flashy, flashy, flash. Come on. Hey, what's Namor doing on the floor? Okay, there you go. Flashing, we're having a party. Right, let's do this. Let's talk about some Fan First Tuesday predictions. So this Tuesday, Fan First Marvel Legends. About time. What else we getting? We want to know. There's still plenty of the year left. There's still lots of toys, lots of more money to be spent. It's been a bit of a lull of Legends, if you will. And then out of nowhere, things started to happen. So let's just address it straight away. So first, let's talk about it, okay? Marvel Legends, Fan First Tuesday prediction. My first title card. Again, these title cards are just to engage conversation, all right? Nothing crazy. But you will see a tweet from Dan Yoon from Marvel Marketing, who he says, don't worry. Who we could be saying Dan W. I don't know, but it's probably don't worry. But DW. He's talking to me personally. He's saying, DW, next live stream will be more than just Love and Hammer, obviously, Love and Thunder. So it's basically got a lightning, hammer. He's on about Thor. So I've put more than Love and Thunder. So there you go. A lot of people are speculating due to the recent leaks that this week's live stream is just about that. So he is sort of put our mind at ease by saying the Fan First live stream on Tuesday will be more than just Love and Thunder, which is nice to hear. Like, I would have expected to see a little bit more anyway, but it's always nice to know that's coming. And Dan has been telling us that this month's going to be a wild one. So far, we're 2 weeks into the month. Nothing too crazy's happened yet. So I am expecting some good stuff this week. And again, I just want to address this very, very, very quickly, all right? I know a lot of people have got the Thor Love and Thunder figures, all right? I'm not an idiot. I am not blind. Lots of people have been sending me pictures. I've seen pictures. They're all over the place. They're at retail. It's fair game. If you can buy them, you buy them. Absolutely fair game. But people have been asking me why am I sharing them or why am I talking about them, why am I addressing them. I get it, people. Right? So let me just quickly explain and I'll move on, all right? I'm a very small content creator. Like I am. In the grand scheme of the internet, I'm a small content creator who is trying to build relationships and connections so I can have some more professional content on my channels. The whole reason I have interviews on this channel with the Marvel team. Do you reckon, like, to get those type of relationships, I don't just ring up Dan Yoon and Ryan and go, Ryan, can I have an interview this week? It doesn't work like that. You have to go through official channels like PR, which is like public relations, if you don't know. So like you go through the PR and then the PR put you in touch, etc., etc. So do you think, like honestly, as an adult, do you think it's good public relations to have a relationship with someone who's willingly leaking and posting stuff which hasn't been officially revealed yet? Now I understand it's been shown at retail. But that's not Hasbro's fault. It's just the way it is. It's not the Marvel team's fault. How frustrating it is for them as well. Do you know, like, so I'm just trying to play nice, show some respect to the people that have shown some love to my channel. I just be like, look, I won't show anything until it's officially been revealed. So yeah, there you go. And again, I know I'm a bit of a hypocrite because in the past I've done other things. But again, people change. I'm trying to evolve. I'm trying to build the channel. So there you go. Simple as that. I'm not going to show anything until it's officially been revealed. Because let's be honest, everyone was posting it. So what's the point of me posting it as well? You'd already seen it. I don't need those 300 likes. It's fine. I can live without it. So there you go. I won't be showing Love and Thunder figures until they're officially revealed. So we'll talk about them next week, shall we? Because Dan sort of confirmed we're going to see it. But can I see a trailer first, Brandon? We want to see a trailer, right? That's the main thing here.
Yeah, just a couple of quick things. Greg had said, funny that some people can buy some figures while other people can't buy something like Defender Strange due to street dates. The big trend that's happening is that Defender Strange is a Target exclusive. Target are pretty on the money and on the ball with street dates. They usually pay attention to if you've ever seen the Hasbro shipper boxes, there's a big message on the side of them that says, do not open, and then you go to open it, and then underneath that it says, wait, don't open, don't put this on the shelf until this date, don't do it, in like 100 different languages, one of which is English that you'd think most people could read in the United States, but Target usually do really well to pay attention to that. Walmart traditionally, historically, can't read and therefore don't do that. But yeah, like Dan says, just and I think as well, it's not always about the connections is a good point and it's part of it, but I think it's also just about respect. And Dan's a very respectful guy, as am I, and we respect the fact that there is a process. And I think think about if you're in the Legends team, you work on this stuff for a year and a half, 2 years. Think about if you're Marvel Studios and all the people involved working on the movie. It sucks when like a store employee somewhere, somehow in some small town or some big city decides to not pay attention to things that they should be paying attention to. And it can leave a sour taste in those guys' mouths, and it's not fair. So I think just out of respect, it's best that if you find them, keep them to yourself, enjoy them, and then when the time is right, come the 19th or the 26th.
Look, it's a different situation for different people. Like, as I said, I'm a small content creator trying to build a channel. So like, if you're just out in the shop buying the figures for yourself, of course it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're not trying to build relationships. Well, I'm trying to build relationships. As I said, you got to deal with PR, public relations. It's bad public relations to reveal and show figures when you want to do business with people. It's just, again, if you're an adult, you understand that concept. But like Rectangular said, I am a self-proclaimed Hasbro bum pirate, all right? I talk about, coin the phrase, and I gladly walk the plank. Do you know, I am. Like, I love, but I also consider it a professional as well. But again, that's just my opinion. MC Collector did the same. MCU Collector started sharing it, sat back, thought about it, and then removed his posts and removed his early reviews, all right? So I'm not the only one who thinks this way. But anyway, that's just my thoughts about it. You don't have to agree with me. I'm not saying I'm right. That's just my, sort of thoughts on the whole subject. But we'll talk about them soon, all right? You've seen them already. Let's talk about other things, all right? Andy Davis in the chat says Prime versus Prime legit steals Transformers from the factory, blah, blah, blah. There's certain people that can get away with it, right? I'm a small content creator. I've only got 15,000 subscribers. People like Prime vs. Prime have over 100,000. People like Shartimus have over 500,000. Do you know what I mean? Some people can get away with it and companies are still going to want to do business with them. Where I'm a small content creator, I don't want to do anything to sort of put a bad taste in their mouth. Do you know, it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. But anyway, let's move on. Again, we will get more than Thor, but we'll see Thor next week. And then we can talk about it next week or next Tuesday. Okay, first thing first, right? This is a question more important than the Love and Thunder figures. Will we see Toad, Brandon?
I think that I think it's tough. I said last time we would see Toad and we didn't. So I'm like, do I stick my colours to the mast on this one?
I said the same.
I'm not sure. I would like to think so because I think it seems about time that we would see them, see him. But you never know. I mean, I think it's about time. So I would love to. But what do you think?
I'm just going to say yes again because I'm trying to will it into existence. Last time we said, the last fan first, we said they would show Toad. They didn't, but Dan Yoon did say you're going to have to wait a little bit longer. So we have waited a little bit longer. We're in the first quarter of the year and we already have 3 of the other 20th anniversary figures. We've got Captain America and Parallel Cap, Iron Man and Hulk. Surely we've got to see Toad. Toad's coming out this year. He's part of that first wave. They've got to show us him now. So if I've got to put money on it, I'm not putting a lot of money on it, granted, but if I've got to put money on it, I'm going to say yes, they're going to show us Toad. We're going to see the 20th anniversary of Toad. My other question to you, Brandon, though, is it going to be on the Frogman body, or are we seeing something different?
See, I think if it was my instinct is that if it was on the Frogman body, then we would have seen it by now, is my thinking. Because what was holding it back, I think if it's unique sculpt, then that might explain why it's taken us a little bit longer to see it. But that's just speculation. It's hard to guess.
Look, it's all just fun conversation. If some people don't even want that fat version of Toad. Some people want the skinny Toad. So again, I just always assumed the first time we seen Doc Ock, we were going to see that again as a Toad or as a Mole Man, and then they threw us around a loop because they went, here's Frogman. We're like, okay, none of us expected that, but we still haven't got a Mole Man, we still haven't got a Toad. So I do think they are the next 2 things to use for that mold. But Toad is in that middle ground where his character design has sort of fluctuated depending on the artist, depending on the run, depending on the era. So like this Toad wasn't even technically, like this Marvel Legends Toad that came out in 2002, over 20 years ago, wasn't even meant to be a Marvel Legend. It was a run over or a leftover from the X-Men movies line, that first X-Men film with Toad in that, and obviously Toad in that's the skinny guy. And they were meant to do like a 2-pack, I think, Brandon. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, but they were meant to do a 2-pack.
Something like that.
The movie version with the comic version. Someone in the chat can tell me if I'm wrong, but that's, I think, the plan. That got scrapped, so they continued the mold for Marvel Legends. Either way, we have not seen a Toad in 20 years in Legends form. So we know he's coming. So let's see him.
Rich says he needs a swappable gut like Sentinel Pizza B.
Oh, that would be pretty good.
TJ says it might be Skinny Toad. Kling Black Bolt says an Avalanche and Toad 2-pack would be clutch, especially if it's from X-Men Evolution, as opposed to the comics.
Not so much that part, but yes.
Jamie says he thinks it'll be all new because Hasbro know how much Toad is wanted.
I hope the reason we haven't seen him yet is for the reason Brandon said, where he's going to be new, unique. I've put a lot of effort into it. And I know it's only Toad. Like, I know a lot of people are probably going to thinking, why do you all care so much about Toad? Look, it's just fun speculation. Toad was there in that first line, and that's in the history books now. You can never change that. Toad was in the same wave as Thor, Captain America, and Iron Man. That's just the way it's going to be for the rest of time. So let's get an updated one for our modern Marvel Legends collection, because I promise you, a Marvel collections today looks so much different, aesthetically looks so much different than a Toy Biz one. And again, you can see for yourself. So yeah, this Toad needs an upgrade. That character needs to be on our Brotherhood of Mutants. Characters like Avalanche are still needed. Again, hopefully his coming down the line. But first, let's tick Toad off, as we know he's coming. Like, we guaranteed he's coming. And I think we're going to see him. So let me ask the question. Let me end this Moon Knight poll, and then I'll put a new question up. So the Moon Knight poll ended, by the way, with 25% saying that they're going to get the Moon Knight, 9% saying they're going to get Mr. Knight only, and then 67% are saying they're going to get both. So, of course, the majority of people out there are going to get both. But I'm in the both compartment, of course. I'm going to get that Ultron Build-A-Figure.
Yes, right. That looks to be the best Build-A-Figure this year.
Do you know what was interesting, right?
For sure.
In Figure Report's review, right, he showed the Build-A-Figure piece, right?
Yes,
so if they were sending him 2 review samples, right, in the packaging, why would they send him just the arm? Did they want him to show it off? Or was he sent the actual boxes the figures was in? So the Figure Report right now knows what else is in that wave because he was sent the boxes.
That's a very good question.
Why did he have the arm?
Well,
Again, I'm just asking the question for conversation's
probably
sake.
because the Legends team know how much we pay attention to these things, and probably so that we will end up talking about it right here, right now.
Also, do you know those accessories that Mr. Knight has, the 2 clubs? That's the accessory that Ryan showed off last,
I think
right?
so, yeah.
Yeah, has to be.
I think so.
Okay, asking the chat, are we going to see Toad? As simple as that. Okay, so over 100 people here right now. I'm asking the question live in the chat. So if you're lurking, at least click a button. Let me know what you think. Are we going to see Toad on Tuesday? All right, very simple. Yes or not yet. Because it's not a case of we're not getting him. We know he's coming. Yes or not yet. Brandon, you're saying...
I think yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, me too, as I already said.
I'm going to go with yes.
Shout out Customs by Matthew, by the way. He has the best displays in the business. I'm not even joking.
Is he in the chat?
He's in the chat. He literally, if you want to talk about inspiration, and I don't use that term lightly, literally, I take pictures of his displays. I try and steal and emulate what he does, and I just can't do it. This man, and not just Legends, this is like multiple things. Customs by Matthew, go and check him out. Go and check out his customs on YouTube first and foremost. He does custom live stream, giving figures updates and upgrades. But go and check out his displays. This man knows how to display some action figures. I'm thinking
100%.
of hiring him, flying him over to my house, and getting him to help me display my figures. Customs by Matthew. Shout him out. He's not here always. He's not always here live. So I do wanted to just pay some attention to him while he was in the chat. So Matthew, if you're there, my friend, thank you very much. You know I love your stuff. I tell him all the time. I literally tell him all the time. Okay, so 73% so far are saying yes. 27% are saying not yet. So there are still people out there who don't think so. But again, they could be right. We don't know. This definitely isn't going to be the last fan first we have this year. Still lots of Legends to come. Lots of other things they could show us. So interesting.
Very true.
Matthew says, thanks, dude. New picks coming in the next month or so. Really appreciate the love. You are very welcome, my friend. Very welcome. Epic displays. Fortress Maximus says, how did the Excalibur set show up to you, Dan? Did you get the box? No, I only got Captain Britain. So I got Captain Britain and all his accessories. I didn't get the box. I didn't get Megan, and I didn't get Rich M's favourite X-Men, Kitty Pryde. Wait, that's not his favourite, is it? My bad, Rich. Just making sure he's awake, that's all. I only got because if you remember, I reviewed it, and then we had a live stream straight away where we were speculating we're going to get a box set. We were expecting 5. We were expecting that first cover issue. But I'm just curious. We need to ask the figure report. Do you get sent the boxes? Do you know what's in the rest of the wave? Because we're all still speculating. There's still 3 characters to be revealed in that wave. And by the way, other people agree with us, Matthew. Andy Davis says his displays are the reason I started collecting Black Series. Mini Plastic Multiverse says love his displays. Pow, pow, pow. Go and again, people. I'm not joking. Go and check them out. Rich M also asks a question: how do you report this stream? I take it back, Rich. I take it back. I didn't mean it. Rich is really happy because I think Jubilee, Laura, and who else is it? Dazzler are having a comic. They're on their own run. So X23, Dazzler, and Jubilee are in their own little mini story, I think, at the minute, which is a big fan of. But yeah, don't report the stream. Okay, so there you go. Let's over 62 votes in. I'll end that now because I can use the poll again when we move on. Get her off, quick, get her off. And Boom Boom, he says. And Boom Boom, I didn't even seen that. Is it X-Terminators this June? Is it X-Terminators? I could be reading that wrong, but I definitely seen him happy about it. Anyway, I was happy he was happy. 74% say yes, we're going to see Toad. Okay, interesting. Okay, next up. Talking about X-Men. Let's continue that, shall we? Because, as you can see on screen right now, we have had 5 VHS X-Men figure reveals. 3 of the reviews are already up on my channel. One of them thanks to the super producer, because that was his Jubilee I reviewed. I don't even have a Jubilee yet. Rich is the source. He finds his own channels. But yes, Wolverine, Mr. Sinister, Jubilee, all 3 reviews are on the channel right now. And from the very first day that Wolverine and Jubilee went up for pre-order, we knew we were getting Storm and Jean Grey because it was in the blur on Amazon. So like we knew that was happening. So none of us were surprised to see Jean and Storm eventually revealed and going up for pre-order. So there you go. None of us are happy with Jean. I think that's universal that a lot of people are disappointed with Jean. We expected the VHS Jean to be a little bit more accurate to the show. She's not. She's just a repaint. Very disappointing. However, that's what we're getting so far. But Mr. Rectangular reports we're going to get more this year. More VHS figures. I'm sure the Marvel team themselves are going to dive in head first now that it's official that Disney Plus are bringing the X-Men animated series back next year. Like before, I think the first time they announced these, that wasn't official yet. But since then, it's now been officially confirmed. Like the cast, the original cast, are posting on Twitter right now that they've. I think I've seen Rogue was in the studio today. So they're
Wolverine as well. I think. Right?
Yeah, there you go.
Has been in the studio.
So yeah, we're gonna get more of these, and I think now that show's been confirmed to come back, Hasbro are gonna dive in head first and continue and go all in on this line. So Brandon and the chat, I'm asking the question to you guys: are we gonna get another reveal, and who's it gonna be? All right. So let me just give you a few ideas. We've got one villain there and four good guys. All right. One villain, four good guys, 3 females, 2 males. All right. So what direction are they going to go? Brandon, over to you.
I think we're definitely seeing Morph at some point, for sure.
But Tuesday, that's the specific question. Are we seeing more Tuesday?
Are we going to see Morph Tuesday? I mean, like you say, we've got 4 heroes, we've got 1 villain. So I think it's more likely that they would show us another villain next.
Okay, let's break it down. Let's break it down.
If they did, then let's think. My personal opinion would be Phoenix. I would love to see Phoenix because we've
got a 2-pack. We don't need her.
Yeah,
very easily.
I mean, that 2-pack is about 5 years old by now.
Brandon didn't even like that 2-pack.
It was a Toys R Us exclusive. Toys R Us died out, so the 2-pack died with it. There are so many people looking for a Phoenix, but I think what's more than likely is an Apocalypse. I think a VHS Apocalypse would be great. Simply because
you need a bigger box than even Mr. Sinister for Apocalypse.
Yeah, I think it would be cool to see a deluxe box for this. I think it would be cool because the Build-A-Figure Apocalypse has really skyrocketed on the aftermarket. The AOA Apocalypse was released now 2 years ago, I believe, in 2020. So yeah, I think 18, 20, 22. 2 years apart. I think it's likely we could see another Apocalypse this year, and I think this is the best place for it.
Okay.
Just one quick plug.
Yep.
If you're a fan of animation and you like Avatar: The Last Airbender or Avatar: The Legend of Korra, I'm just about to go and post this picture on Instagram. Go and drop a like, and I'll love you forever. It has been 10 years since the premiere of Avatar: The Legend of Korra, so I wanted to celebrate that today.
There you go. All right, I'm going to read out a couple of these from the chat then, Brandon. Okay.
Yes, so go for it.
Jay's Toy Collection UK, he starts us off. He says, Beast with a lab coat, please. I wouldn't be mad at that. As long as we got the happy head with the glasses. Do you know, like, decent. Your boys got toys. Said, Sal Shaded Nasty Boys, question mark. I doubt it, Alexi. I doubt it, but fingers crossed for you, but I doubt it. Andy Davis is on the same page as Brandon. He says, Deluxe VHS, Juggernaut, or Apocalypse. Now, just while we're on that, if they're going to keep all the boxes streamlined, Apocalypse, you're going to have to spin him to his side and give us a wide box because the height's going to be all off. But you're not the only one who thinks that because other people in the chat. Mini Plastic Multiverse says, if you're talking the X-Men animated, thought you meant Walgreens exclusives. Not quite yet, Tom. Not quite yet. Ashavin says Apocalypse or Mystique. Hugo says more for Avalanche.
Mystique would be a great addition to this.
Dominique says they're definitely saving him for last. I think he's on about Morph. Laser Pants says Magneto. Now, I sort of agree with Laser Pants. Now, however, Magneto's not a character I think we need in our collection so soon. It's not one that I'm desperate in this line. But when you think about that animated X-Men show, Magneto is like one of the main villains throughout the whole entirety of the show. He's like with against Charles, the whole thing. Magneto has to come in this line. And I know we've had 3 Magnetos in recent time as it is, with AOA, with regular, with the 3-pack, with the white one, the House of X, etc. But he's going to come in this line as well, I think. So I think we're going to see Magneto sooner rather than later. So I agree with Laser Pants. Not one that I'm excited for. Trust me, I'd much prefer more for Mystique. But like realistically, I'm thinking they're going to go Magneto first. If is Hasbro team, by the way, reveal Morph in the VHS box set this Tuesday, no one's going to be mad about anything else they reveal. They could reveal anything, right? They could reveal a piece of turd in a Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure. This Build-A-Figure is an actual turd. No one would care or complain if they finally give us Morph. They'd be like, I don't care. I'll buy the turd. I'm getting Morph. So there you go. Morph, make Morph happen, Hasbro, and we'll forget all the other things you're doing. Damien says, white costume, Black Tom would be my wish, says Rich M. That's a deep cut, but it's on the show. GGSD Play says, hope we get Beast. Beast in that, again, you know Beast is my favourite X-Men character because of that animated show, so of course I need an animated Beast for the shelf. Savage Saint says, I've got to work, catch you on the replay. Savage Saint, when you come to this part on the replay, hello, how you doing, mate? Glad you could be here. Appreciate you. Greg says, villain will not be Sabretooth anytime soon because obviously we had Sabretooth, the first appearance Sabretooth in the new Bonebreaker wave, so that makes sense. But they know we want a bigger Sabretooth, and Dwight did say be patient. He does say Mystique, Sauron would be good ones. Sauron is way too big for one of those boxes, Greg. Come on. Look at him. He's literally a tower. He's up there somewhere on the top shelf. Sauron is too big. But he did appear in the animated show, so he's fair game. Omega Weapon also agrees Mystique. Mystique would be a great one. Like Brandon said, she was previously only available through Walgreens. She's not easy to find, not cheap on the aftermarket, so I don't think anyone will be mad at Mystique. King Blackbolt says Magneto, Professor X 2-pack, and the packaging shaped like a VCR. Sorry, that's pretty good. We do need. I told you they just may as well release a VCR at this point. Give me some actual videos. Who else we got? Okay, MCFC Stew Collections says Mystique as well. CJ says I heard Apocalypse will be next, but it won't translate to look animated. Interesting. Okay. Your boy's got toys says just sold my Apocalypse Build-A-Figure a couple of months ago, waiting on the select version. Okay, interesting. Jamie, first person to say this, but it's coming. It's Cyclops. Cyclops is going to happen. Like, it's a matter of fact. We're getting Cyclops in this line. We're going to get Gambit. We're going to get Rogue. All these characters are coming. Cyclops has got to be soon. Is he going to be in the jacket or not in the jacket? I reckon updated, non-bookie cap Cyclops without the jacket. But
you reckon?
That's what I want. But what I want isn't always what I get, Brandon. So I don't know.
Because the other thing I was just thinking as well is that what if, I thought to myself, what if they do that Cyclops, you know, Vulcan body, VHS, what do we call it? The special paint, cell shading.
Yeah.
What if we do that, and then we need a comic Jim Lee Cyclops, same figure but without the cell shading.
It's
you know.
Yeah, it's awkward because we need basically every figure, like all of those figures on the screen right now, have all been shown to us. And they are all basically reissues of figures.
Yes.
Yes, there's some new pieces on Wolverine, etc. But they essentially, the base bodies are all reissues. So, am I crazy to think that the Cyclops they give us is going to be on the new Vulcan body? Probably. This may be a cost-saving line. This is a gimmicky line. Let's call it what it is. Like, it's playing to our nostalgia, but it's hitting us at the right time because this show is coming back. Like, so it's like perfect timing for this nostalgia sweet spot. But are we going to get new molds and stuff in this line? We don't know yet. So far, with 5 figures revealed so far, no, we haven't. Nothing's new.
I could see us getting a reused Cyclops for the VHS line, and then a Vulcan body Cyclops in the main line. I think that's more likely.
I don't disagree. I just personally want a Cyclops that's not on the bookie cap.
Yeah, me too.
Cyclops deserves more than the bookie cap.
Even if they put Cyclops on the Sunfire body for this, still with the pins on VHS cell shaded, and then gave us comic Cyclops Jim Lee on the Vulcan body down the line,
I'd prefer that.
I would take it.
So it wasn't cel shaded.
I would take it.
And it could be in my comics row. So yeah, I'd agree. I agree.
Yeah. Because that way, at least it's an upgrade from Bucky Cap, and at least we would have the thing. Yeah. And the other thing is, either way, both of those releases would need these two hands, one hand like this, one hand like this, and two fists.
Yeah.
We need 4 hands with that.
He only ever gets the one, doesn't he?
Yeah, I hate this. It is so frustrating. Like, to the best of my ability, I will resist any Cyclops figure that the Legends releases if it's like this. Can we not have do it.
his little
and that as well?
Like, I have to literally. This is so annoying. Like, I had to glue the ones up here on my other one. I think I glued the ones on the boots. This is how I display this one. This sort of gives me animated vibes. But yeah, can we not have this anymore, Hasbro? All right, just sculpt the bloody boots. Come on now.
Yeah.
Don't be lazy. Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
That is ridiculous. Yeah, it's 2022 now. We're past this. All right, Hasbro. You know I love you. I walk the plank for you, but come on.
I walk the plank for you.
Pirates. Let me look at the chat again. Maverick says, what happened to the Moon Knight socks? Do you know when we were talking about Moon Knight, last week I so nearly photoshopped those socks on like a black background with like license pending approval underneath and like posted, and I was going to post it on Instagram. But then I realised that only the people that watched our live stream would see what I'm talking about. So I didn't bother. But I thought about it, Maverick. I thought about it. We want those socks. GGSD plays is also hoping we get Cyclops. Antonio says Beast or Sabretooth are a must. Free POA podcast. I think, is that Laserpants just jumping from accounts? But if it is, hello again, Laserpants. He says build a turd. He's a big fan of that. California Red Devil says, what's a VCR? See, that's another pirate reference. Just pirates all over the place. VCR is a video player. But I'm guessing you're just telling us you're a bit too young, ain't you there, California Red Devil? Young buck. Brandon knows what a VCR is. Brandon had videotapes as a kid. You're 96.
Yes, I did. Still do. I still got them upstairs in the loft.
They still had videotapes, 96. And then Free POA podcast, which is Laserpants, says, nah, they're going to reuse the Bucky Cap mold on him again. And he's probably right. Damn! But he's probably right. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so VHS. Are we going to see another one, just yes or no, real quick? And again, chat. I'm not going to do a poll. Just anyone who's got their keyboard in front of them. I'm asking the question, yes or no, hit or miss, whatever you want to use. Just real quick. Are we going to get another VHS reveal on Tuesday? Go. Type in the chat, yes or no. Yes or no. And I'm going to ask Brandon. Brandon, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, interesting. I'm going to say yes also. I'm putting the hits. I'm just curious what we're going to get in the chat. Free POA says it's Bobby Valla. Hello, Bobby. It's interesting, though, because Laserpants has disappeared from the chat, and then Free Away podcast appears from the chat.
Interesting. Very interesting.
But hello, Bobby. If you are Bobby. Hugo says yes. Rich says videotapes, which I'm assuming yes. Stu says yes. Greg says yes. Antonio says yes. Yes. Okay, a lot of yeses. Doombot, though, says probably. He was on the fence. He couldn't decide. Okay, more people said yes. California Red Devil says no. Everyone else says yes. We're definitely getting another reveal. And Mobile Wolverine still hasn't shipped, Shavin says. Yeah, that's frustrating for the American friends. They're going to reveal the 6th VHS, and they haven't even got the first yet. Interesting. Laserpants is not wrong, is he? He said, this is Laserpants. Bobby would never watch this stream. He's not wrong either, let's be honest.
Who's Bobby?
Exactly. Look, I never got any action for, so I don't care. Okay, let's keep going. You caught me. I told you, I'm not an idiot. Laserpants disappeared, and then he popped in. Rob says yes as well. Okay, let's move on. Nathan says he's honestly 50-50. And yeah, who knows? Okay, next up. Tom wanted to talk about it earlier. Let's talk about it now. Walgreens villain reveals. So far, I have bought, Brandon, I'm not even joking when I say I have brought about 15 or 16 Baron Zemos.
Really?
Like, I've sent so many Baron Zemos off, right? And then I realised I was sending Baron Zemos off to people who were messaging me. And I was like, why didn't I do this, like, just for my channel members? Do you know what I mean? Like, people that are genuinely supporting the channel. I was sending Baron Zemos off to any Tom, Dick and Harry that might have been told that I was doing it. And I was like, I've been took advantage of here. So, from now on, if you want a Baron Zemo, or you want a Jigsaw, whatever happens, only my channel members, all right? Stop not being taken advantage of. The post just went up in the UK. It's pricey now. True story, it did. It's gone up. Anyway. Baron Zemo was the first Walgreens exclusive reveal. Second was Jigsaw. Is there a theme? Yes, of course the theme. It's villains. It's super villains. Goes along with the Zem New Builder-Figure wave that we had last year, which was a nice wave of villains. Had a couple of A-list, but also Z-list villains in there, let's be honest. So this is just an opportunity to get them, give us some more villains. So far, in my opinion, 2 big hits from me with Baron Zemo and Jigsaw. Like, 2 characters I definitely wanted for the shelf. Very happy. Now, Dan Yoon has confirmed there's 4 figures in the year. One of them, he said, is not always portrayed as a villain. That was his tease he gave me on my last interview. So they're all villains, but one of them's not always portrayed as a villain. So, again, my question to you guys are, who are we going to see next? What villain are we going to see? Are we going to see the next one revealed on this Fan First Tuesday? Over to you guys. Over to Brandon.
I think this is likely for sure, because I think Zemo has been out now both in the UK and the US, and around the world, I think in Asia as well. Jigsaw, I think we will be seeing that anytime now, as we move into Q2, because the 4 figures a year for Walgreens is usually seasonal, right? It's what do we call it? Winter, spring, summer, and autumn usually.
They are
something
the seasons,
like that.
Yes, they are the 4
Those
seasons.
are the 4 seasons, the 4 quarters. So Jigsaw we should be seeing any time now. So I think just to get ahead on it, they'll reveal the next one. What would I like to see in terms of supervillains? Putting the anti-hero aside for a second, in terms of supervillains, I'd love to see the Mandarin. Would be really good.
Yes, please.
I would love to see the Mandarin. I would like to see who else? I had a whole mental list of these in my head earlier, and they've all just run away apart from the Mandarin. How about you? Anybody?
I'm putting a poll in the chat saying, will we see? I'm just curious if we will see it, because I don't even know if we're going to see it. We know there's another 2 this year, but are we going to see them so soon? I don't know. I agree with you though. Mandarin has got to be. Since last year, we had that fan-exclusive, fan-channel vote of Silk. Remember? And on the back of the packaging, they just had a big picture of the Marvel characters. Yeah. And on it, Mandarin was at the top, quite prominent. So a lot of people were thinking, oh, is this a tease? We're going to get Mandarin. We haven't had Mandarin since the 2-pack, where back in the day, I think we got a variant of the red and he was in the green. Mandarin obviously has been a big deal this year within the MCU, last year within the MCU because of Shang-Chi. He was a villain in that, and they tied up the story of the 10 rings. Well, they didn't tie it up. It's going to continue. But so Mandarin is up there for me. I completely agree with you. I would love to see Mandarin in this line. But Jigsaw, is quite a street-level villain. He's not really a cosmic villain. I know, so... It shows that they're not scared to do both ends of the spectrum. Zemo's a classic villain, I would say. He's been around for a long time. Well, at least his daddy has anyway, in different forms. So, we've got classic, street level. I'm just saying there's no really way to narrow it down to feel because the spectrum's so wide. Yeah. I don't know. Let's ask the chat. What do you guys think we're going to see? And I'll read a couple out. I'm going to post the question in the chat, though, as well. I'm just asking the question, are we going to see the next one? Mini Plastic Multiverse agrees. Mandarin's a good pick. California Red Devil says, what about Solo, Chance, or Padlin? I believe we've already got a Padlin, but I'd take a Solo. We haven't had a Solo in Legends form, or a Chance, to be fair. Greg says, not always a villain. Phoenix, Elektra, Venom. Good shouts. I've never got, Brandon, the... Agent Venom, the original, the very first Walgreens exclusive. Really? Yeah, and it always bugged me. If anyone out there, and I'm talking, this is me. I'm talking to you, so let me just talk to you guys for a minute, right? If anyone out there has the Venom, the Agent Venom
Yeah, but that has the old ball joint.
I don't care.
Legs
I don't
as
care.
well.
I want it. If anyone has it, hit me up. We'll make something happen. I need it. It's one of those toys. It's one of those legends, right? That's always bugged me that I missed because I just love the character design. Just a big fan of the character design. So I missed that Agent Venom. I've got the white one, the anti-Venom, but I don't want that. I want the black one. If anyone's got it, help me out. It's one of those little pieces that's always bugged me. I need it in my collection. Very first Walgreens. Anyway, Venom's a good pick. Elektra, we did see in the white during that fan vote thing when we got Silk again. So Elektra in the white's an option, maybe. Obi-Wan says Mole Man. I'll take it. With some of his Moloids as Build-A-Figure accessory pieces. Laser Pants wants Magneto again. The thing is, he says this as a joke, but he's probably not wrong. We probably could get another Magneto in this line. Mike Hex, the former Mike D, says a Mephisto. Interesting. Maybe Jigsaw is Mephisto. Who's under the Baron Zemo mask?
Maybe.
We don't know. Maybe it was Mephisto all along. We don't know.
Very true.
Abnugler says, hope he's doing well down the well. He says, is this time we see Fancy Dan? Now, from one Dan to a Fancy Dan, I'll take it. I will take it. He's very much a street level guy. I know. I think Damien was doing customs of Fancy Dan and the whole sort of folks. Lady Deathstrike for VHS cartoon villain animated, says Obi-Wan.
That's a good point from Rob though about the white Elektra. I didn't think about that. That would be so disappointing.
Oh yeah, we're going to get that Sif again, maybe. Yeah, you could be right.
Yeah,
just an idea.
If we got white Elektra, I would be so sad.
Nathan says it could be Agent Venom. Basically, the very first Walgreens exclusive was Agent Venom, so I don't think they're going to give us Agent Venom again in the Walgreens line. The last time they did it was just a repaint in the white. If they're going to give us an updated one, great. But if they're not, I need that old one. Again, Molords, we were great with Mole Man. Pack Photo says, I remember buying Agent Venom for overpriced at a convention. Then the next week saw a case of them at Walgreens. That is frustrating. It's even more frustrating that you've seen a case of them and you never got me one. Pack Photos. Come on, you should have known that many years later you'd be in the live stream talking to me and I'd be after one. How did you not know the future? No, I'm only joking. 3POA podcast says, I have that Agent Venom. It's a pretty horrible figure. I'm sure you're not wrong. Maverick says he's got both Venoms. Lazy Pants also says he doesn't like Magneto. A female character, says Jason. A female character would be great. Nightcrawler, says Chris Jamie Mack. I don't think it will be Nightcrawler because he's not really a villain. Like he's more... He could be. It could be his dad Angel. Oh no, what's his dad called? It's not Angel. It's
Azazel.
Azazel. That's it. I was close. He's basically like a red devilish looking Nightcrawler. I'll take Azazel. I doubt that's going to happen, but I'd take that. Spiral would be a good one, says Robert Page. Interesting. Mini Plastic Multiverse says, I'll take Wizard, the Mad Thinker, Red Ghost, a new Annihilus, or a Ronan. Is it Roman or Ronan? Just a generic Roman from Gladiator times. Or Ronan. Wizard, I reckon we might see on the Fantastic Four packaging at some point because he was on the old Toy Biz figures. Mad Thinker's a good one. Red Ghost, Annihilus. Is he too big for a single pack? Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I knew he meant Ronan because I was like, why does he want a random Roman? There's no famous Marvel Roman. But he meant Ronan. We haven't had Ronan in comic form since that old Build-A-Figure. I don't think. Kay Wyatt says Destiny. Angel Seeker says Moonstone. Jimmy Boy says Avalanche. I'd take Avalanche. I'd take a Spiral. I'd take an Azazel. I'd take a Moonstone. Honestly,
we'd take everything.
All of these characters we need. This is what I mean. So many potential. The Beyonder, says Keith. Night of Ren says, what up, Dan and Brandon? Got the Black Series Mando, Ahsoka, and Death Watch Mando. My prediction is Baron von Strucker. Do you know, that's another great pick. Baron von Strucker with the little eye glass. What's the eyeglass thing called? A monocle. Monocle, that's it.
Monocle.
Do you reckon I could suit a monocle? I might one day go for the monocle.
If you wore like a bow or regular tie with it, for sure.
I feel like I could pull off a monocle. I don't know why. I just feel like I could. Don't know. Fortress Maximus as Kane. Warlord Kang to go with up against the Namor. Interesting. Juggernaut. Nah, it's too big. Too big. Destiny would be amazing, said Rob. Interesting. Okay. Okay. We could be talking villains all day long. Brandon, most wanted villain at this moment. Obviously, our minds change every hour.
Yeah.
On the
for
hour.
For me, it would be Mandarin.
Yeah, I think Mandarin's a good shout. But the chat are coming up with some great ideas as well. If the Hasbro team are lurking, then get your pen and pad out because these are some characters we need. Gary's Grail says Post Pete. I can't speak. Paste Pot Pete. I don't know why. I can usually do tongue twisters. Not when I'm live on YouTube, apparently. Peter Pop Pit Pick Peppers. There you go, I can. See, she sells on the seashore. Cool. Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry. Yeah, I'm all right. Just doing the test.
What is that?
I'm just doing the warm-up vocals.
Oh, okay. I was so confused.
Oh, Dan with a monocle equals Fancy Dan. Maybe if they don't give us a Fancy Dan, I'll become Fancy Dan. How about that? Dr. Bong.
Works.
Dr. Bong. I tell you who would love that. Vives at the Fuchs. He would love that. I think that's one of his most wanted. Swordsman.
Laser Pants said a scroll army builder with new heads. Didn't we just get a scroll army builder with new heads?
Laser Pants turned into the biggest troll in the chat. That's what Laser Pants is. He's swapping accounts, telling if he wants
troll pants. Laser troll.
Magneto all the time. Just stirring the pot, that man.
Can we all just take one more minute to just appreciate how goddamn good this thing is?
Yeah, of course we can.
You know, I just looked over him and he was looking at me and it just was like, wow. You know those figures that you don't expect to be your favorites that then become your favorites.
That's good.
It's crazy. I love it. One of the best feelings ever. There he is.
I told you. Laser Pants says the real reveals will be Capcom versus Marvel Legends. Me and Brandon hope not, because we wouldn't be able to talk much about that. We'd have to phone in the super producer. Rich, help. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Yeah, the chat are coming up with some great ideas, by the way. Swordsman's a good idea because it's relevant. Alexi says Swordsman because we've just had the MCU sort of show a swordsman type character. Well, it was swordsman, wasn't it? But I only say that because when the MCU moves in a direction, the comics and figures sometimes follow suit because that's how marketing works. It's in the zeitgeist, it's in people's eyes, in the brain. They want the product, etc., etc. Okay, next up.
Just quickly, Packed Photos said, Brandon, do you prefer that one or the No Way Home version of Strange? So the No Way Home version of Strange is the one I have on my display, and I've got him on my display like this because I borrowed his hands. No, wait, let me go the other way. I borrowed his hands.
Oh, nice.
So I've got him on the display like this because I think this is an amazing looking figure.
It looks pretty good though, like that.
Thank you. And I think the head sculpt is like one of the best MCU head sculpts ever. But this thing is so much fun. This one has a nice look. But the Multiverse of Madness Strange has such a fun factor. If you've not got this already, go get it. It is just amazing. I absolutely adore this thing. Like, it's just unbelievable. And I would advise cutting the skirt at the side because then that gives you, and at the back, and at the side again, because it gives you so much more. Freedom of movement.
Yeah, you can't even tell, by the way, when you're like holding them up that you've cut. So I usually get a little bit wary about making modifications to a figure.
Yeah,
but, I think it.
I tried the same thing on Wong and it didn't go down so well.
Oh dear. Okay, I've got the next slide ready. This one's a little bit generic again, but again, it's a conversation starter. That's what it's all about. You showing us something, Brandon?
No, Rich just said that Wasp looks like she's about to jump.
Oh no. Oh.
No.
Don't do it.
Good. She's okay.
Do a flip.
She's okay.
Do a flip. Okay, next slide. Again, I'm warning you people, this is a very generic slide, but it's just a conversation starter. Because again, this year, Brandon, what are we celebrating the 60th anniversary of?
Our friendship.
Has it been that long? Bloody hell. Wow. Time flies. We look good. We look good.
We do. We do look very good.
Compliment ourselves, yeah.
It is the 60th anniversary of being amazing.
Indeed. Spider-Man. And we've already had quite a few reveals so far. So, as you know, as Brandon just says, it is the 60th anniversary of Spider-Man. And the most of the year, we think, again, we don't really know this for sure, but we are assuming, due to what Marvel have said already, that this year's summer sort of releases, much similar to the 10th anniversary of Marvel Studios and the Infinity Saga and then the X-Men movie stuff, that summer sort of line of figures is going to be the Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man Beyond sort of thing that Marvel are doing at the minute, where they're celebrating 60 years of Spider-Man. And we've already got a couple of reveals from that sort of lineup, but we've just not seen packaged photos. We've not seen what the box looks like. We haven't seen anything like... All we've seen is digital renders, apart from The Amazing, who's actually showed off the Iron Spider in hand on his channel right now, if you want to go and check that out. So, on the screen, you will see the Spider-Man reveals that we have gotten so far. And if I'm missing any, you can tell me. But we've got the Iron Spider, of course, which hasn't been revealed how we're going to get it. Is it a single pack, 2-pack, 3-pack, 4-pack, 5? I don't know. Nobody does. Well, Marvel do. We don't. Maybe The Amazing does. We don't know. But that's been revealed. Then we've got the alternative Future Foundation Spider-Man. So you think Future Foundation, you think black and white. You don't really think that black and white. That's sort of been inverted, if you will. That sort of looks like Spider-Man if he was fighting Mr. Negative and he just got inverted or something like that. But either way, it's a sleek black and white Spider-Man design. I'm not mad about it. I'm a sucker for stuff like that. I like it. Something I wasn't too excited about, Doc Ock and Silk is a 2-pack. 2 characters that we have already got in figure form not too long ago either. Still accessible, like still obtainable if you want for like not crazy money. And there's not enough change in the 2 of them either, to be honest. I know that Silk's on a new body. That is the silver lining of this set. The Silk is probably on the best female book they currently have available to them. But Doc Ock doesn't have the bendy wire, even though we're idiots for thinking that's even possible. Just think Hasbro toys. Hasbro have got to go through certain channels, and I don't think bendy wire can be done at retail anymore. I just don't think it can. Or again, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, Doc Ock wasn't what we wanted. But still, Doc Ock 2-pack, Silk, inverted symbiote, inverted Future Foundation Spider-Man, Iron Spider. So Brandon, out of those, what are you most excited for currently?
I completely forgot about the stealth for Future Foundation Spider-Man.
That's why I'm here.
As you were talking, I was looking at it thinking, where the heck is that coming from? I completely forgot about that figure. When did they reveal that? Was that a while ago?
Just randomly on a fan first.
That's crazy.
But again,
I was just looking at it thinking, yeah, but it makes a lot of sense. You're right that it would appear here. I mean, Iron Spider and Null are the 2 that are really standing out to me so far.
That's who I'm missing in this photo. You are correct.
Those 2. Yeah, I mean, that Iron Spider looks phenomenal. Really, 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 really excited for that. Not sure how I'm going to fit him on the shelf yet, but still very excited for him. I'm being very picky this time around. I say that every year when it comes to the summer program, and I end up getting all 10.
He's a sucker for a set. He's a completionist.
Yeah. And the thing is as well, because typically the excitement is what takes over, with the summer program. The packaging looks amazing. The releases are all happening at once and they're amazing. And so the hype just kind of takes over and it ends up, carrying us away. But I'm really, really going to try and be sensible this year. I'm excited to look back on this in 6 months' time about how not sensible we were. But definitely going to get Iron Spider for me. Null for sure, depending on how he's released. At the moment, Doc Ock, Silk, I'm resisting, but I know that
it's an Amazon
I'm not
exclusive.
going to be able to resist Silk for long.
It's an Amazon exclusive, so I've pre-ordered it.
Already got it pre-ordered.
Yeah, just because I know it's not available to pre-order currently, like it disappeared. So yeah, so I've got it in my pre-order list just in case. But like, I don't really need Doc Ock just for the different head. Like, it's not enough for me. Sometimes it can be if it's like a new unmasked head, but it's basically just a different facial expression. And I can only display one head anyway. So, like, yeah, it's not enough for me. And Silk, as I said, the silver lining about that reveal is that Silk is on the best female book that they currently have available to them. Double jointed pinless.
And I really like those heads, man.
Yeah, the shorter hair, which
and
is
like the paint
modern
and
look.
the eyes, it looks really nice.
But for me, I agree with you, Brandon. That Iron Spider was on my most wanted Spider-Man outfits, figures, etc. I got the Mark 1 armor. Iron Spider is next on my hit list for my Spider-Man characters, so I'm so happy we're going to have them both by the end of the year. So yeah, that's my favourite. I'm gonna get that over Spider-Man as well, just because I like the design. It's not a design that I'm familiar with, but like Iron Man, I think Spider-Man for me lives in that same world where I'll buy all the Iron Man armors because I can justify it as a haul of armor. Spider-Man's the same, where Spider-Man has lots of different outfits, uniforms, whatever. So I can justify that on my shelf, especially with the Spider-Verse these days as well. You can just say it's Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
And so people go, what's that Spider-Man? You go, Spider-Verse. You don't even need any other explanation. But anyway, yeah, more Spider-Man reviews.
Isn't it so smart how Marvel did that?
Oh,
right?
genius.
Like they took the Hall of Armor idea and spun it into Spider-Verse for Spider-Man. It's just, yeah.
Even in...
it's just so good.
In the Miles Morales Into the Spider-Verse, they go down and he's got all the
all
set up.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I did a shot like that. Remember of Miles with the suits.
Yeah. Again, so I think Spider-Man and Iron Man for me, but just for me, you don't have to agree with me, people. But for me personally, they always get a pass when it comes to figures with different designs. Like
it makes sense. Look over there. No, wait, over there. No. Literally on the screen over there.
Spider-Man. 2 versions of Spider-Man.
No. Look at your logo.
Oh, I'm holding Spider-Man and Iron Man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry. I was going to show you this. The Hall of Armor. That's what you can do with it.
Yeah, man. So good. And
that's just MCU. Like, I can start doing a comic one now as well. But yeah, Iron Man and Spider-Man always get a pass for me. And Brandon is completely right. I completely missed it. But yes, they are both the characters on my logo. My 2 favourite Marvel characters. So, more Spider-Man reveals. I guess my question is, are we going to see more? Even though I think that's a guarantee. And who would you like to see?
Well, one thing that's interesting is that before that Spider-Man trio announcement, I was expecting that I thought we could see either Toby or Andrew in this line, simply because it's Toby's 20th anniversary, it's Andrew's 10th anniversary. I thought it would make sense to see them. Given that we're now officially getting them next year, I'm going to guess that we won't see them in this year's 60th anniversary line. So I'm curious as to who we're going to get now, if I'm honest. Because I think there have been multiple rumors, like different rumor lists, all of which kind of they aren't that credible or they aren't that reliable, at least for the first time in a long time. Because I think by now, in previous years, we had a solid idea of rumors that then were later on confirmed by Hasbro. I'd like to see the Japanese Spider-Man if that comes to be. I'd love to see Spider-Man India. That would be a really cool design to bring to life from the Spider-Verse comics.
Shout out Tanner, by the way. He would like to see the evil Turkish Spider-Man. Just have to throw that in.
Evil Turkish Spider-Man. I would like to see... Let me think.
Selfishly, I want more retro cards.
Yeah. I'd like to see some more Spider-Verse. Into the Spider-Verse, I mean. We've had enough retro cards. Let's finish that Spider-Verse team.
Look, when it comes to the retro cards,
I would like an articulated Penny. Yeah, that's what I would like.
I'd take that. But let me just defend myself on the retro card thing.
Yeah,
I understand that we've got a lot of them, but they look beautiful when all displayed together on a shot. Hang on, I have to go full screen for this, Brandon. All right. All right, there you go. Okay, they look beautiful when displayed together on a shelf. Look at that. Look at that. So nice.
Unbelievable. They are really nice.
So nice. They look so good, all displayed.
Dan, if the house was burning and you could only pick up 3 retro cards, which 3 would you pick?
I'm just going to burn.
Who's going to burn with them?
Barricade myself in this room and just get hot. But anyway, my point is, I won't be happy until I've got like all the main rogues gallery villains people. Do you know? Like we haven't got this. We still need like a chameleon, a vulture, a carnage. Do you know? Like I need the main rogues gallery on that retro card for me personally. I'm not saying we're going to see it in this line. I do think this line's going to be more unique characters, like the Nulls, which is quite a modern character. People want a new updated Venom. People think that's going to be 2-packed with Null. Some people are saying in the chat, someone said PS4 Spider-Man. I'm not sure it was Rob Pollock.
Yeah, I would like to see an updated PS4 Spider-Man, Peter Parker Spider-Man for sure.
Shout out!
I just sold my other one.
Shout out McButter Golem. He said he's made it to the live. What's up, Dan and Brandon?
What's up, McButter Golem?
How you doing, my friend? Welcome.
Rob and Jason Lopez also make a good point about Spider-Woman. I'd like to see an updated Julia Carpenter as well. Would be good on the Streak body.
They're both here somewhere. They're somewhere. They're having a disco at the minute.
And an update of Jessica Drew as well, because the last version that we got of her, in terms of her classic look, was 2015. Man, the Thanos Build-A-Figure wave.
The last time I was reading her in the comics, she was pregnant. She was pregnant as well. Like she's probably had.
Wasn't she pregnant with Tony's baby?
Was it Tony Stark's baby?
I think.
Spoiler alert! I don't know. I have no idea. But she was pregnant.
Am I just dreaming that? Rich, super producer, what's up?
Yeah. Is it who was Jessica Drew's baby? Her baby father. But anyway, we can get her with an interchangeable. We can get her with an interchangeable gut with a pregnant belly. Interchangeable guts are the new thing.
That works too.
Told you it's the new action figure thing. It's the interchangeable gut. Tom's an advocate. Boombastic Badman is my most wanted. Gentle Tuner. That's a great shout. I reckon we're going to see that. That's going to happen. Barefoot, bag on his face. They can do that.
Bring Toys to Work agrees Jessica Drew.
Yeah, Jessica Drew would be a good shout. Julia Carpenter, Madam Web. Madam Web, yes please. Comic or animated Madam Web. I'll take either. We need a Madam Web. I'll take an Aunt May. I know it's stupid. I know she's not like a super excitable character in a hero or villain concept, but she is such an important character to Peter Parker's lore. And Peter Parker is just as important as Spider-Man. That's the magic of Spider-Man within itself. It's that you care about Peter as much as you care about Spider-Man, and Aunt May is a part of that. So Aunt May, it needs to happen at some point.
Marissa Tomei, yeah?
Any of them.
I would, if they made a Marissa Tomei,
an Aunt May 3-pack,
Happy 2-pack. No. A Marissa Tomei and Happy 2-pack, and that Happy is like the same Happy as before, just with the blip beard and the glasses.
You'd still buy it.
I'll do it. I would do it for Marissa Tomei. Hell yes.
Blip beard. Tom says, I need an interchangeable gut on every action figure I buy. Otherwise, I'm out. Interchangeable guts are the new thing. Marissa Tomei, she was not happy she was killed off, spoiler alert, in Spider-Man. When she was doing interviews, you could tell she was bitter. She was like, why am I still here? I'm dead. Spider,
I did feel sorry for her on that.
She didn't need to. I understand sort of why they did from a story concept, but she could have just been really badly injured and it would have still had same vibe.
Yeah, and then just forgotten about him.
Yeah.
I would have much rather they'd done that. I think killing her was just a bit...
Yeah, I agree.
Or it would have been cool if we thought she had died, but she hadn't actually died, and if Peter thought she had died,
at the end, you could have seen... Do you know, like the same way Peter went to the coffee shop to see MJ, he could have went to the hospital and just put some flowers on the bed, and she could have put and said, "Oh, who was that?" Do you know what? Could have been something as simple as that.
Yeah,
she didn't need
to die. Couldn't agree more. And I mean, I get why they did it, like you say, but yeah. Completely agree with you. I think that would have been so much better. Because now we're robbed of ever getting any more, Aunt May, Peter Parker
Look, the Spider-Verse
Sorry.
is a thing now. That's legit. The multiverse is real.
Yeah.
You never know.
But it's lame to bring it back that way, I think. Because it's just so easy.
They're going to do it. They're going to do it with Tony.
Makes story so easy.
They're going to do it with Steve Rogers. They're going to do it with Tony. It's going to happen. Chris Evans is young enough to come back at some point. So
for sure.
He's coming back.
For sure.
Tony, Robert Downey Jr., maybe not. Maybe in an AI form or an old man Tony Stark. Maybe. But the multiverse has opened all those doors. Okay, more Spider-Man reveals. Are we going to see them? I think a lot of us are on the same page of yes, we are. So really quick, people, just this is the sort of... I've got one more slide after this, but Spider-Man... This again, there's so many characters we want and need. Will everyone just comment, please? Just one character. Just one character they would like to see in figure form in the chat.
Rich says, firstly, Bring Toys to Work says he'd love to see a cel-shaded pack of 3-pack of Spidey, 5-star, and Iceman.
Yep.
Rich says, I was cooking and now everyone's messaging me about who Jessica Drew's baby daddy is.
Sorry, Rich.
That's funny.
Yeah, can I just get everyone to comment if you're getting involved in the chat? Over 130 people here. Thank you everyone joining us here on a Thursday as well, by the way. Bank holiday weekend is here. If you're in the replay crew, let me know in the comments. I always appreciate you. And always, if you watch me on the replay, let me know and I'll put you in my duck races and I'll get you involved in the stream so you can feel like you're involved even when you don't watch live. Okay, just let me know in the comments. So yeah, let me know a character in the chat. A lot of people are saying Lizard. Lizard on the retro card or just a new Lizard full stop? We've got Caleb Fangman. He says Lizard on the retro card. Tom Cruise is the new multiverse Iron Man, says D. Blake Makes. That's been rumoured. It's been rumoured. We shall see. Bagley Venom, says Mike Hex. Ape Man, says Guns N' Roses. George says Lizard. Rob Pollock says Mr. Negative. Yes, Mr. Negative could be in the villains Walgreens line. Like, it's possible. Donny Cake's Venom, I think, is going to happen, Jamie. I think that is going to be 2-packed with Null, but we shall see. Stu says Lizard. Robert says Spot. Spot, yes, please. So easy. Just repaint any Marvel Legend book you want white with some black spots. We're good. We're good. It's a go. Into some loose limbs and go for it. Battle Damage Spider-Man. Striding. That's a great shout. I don't think they can do it because toy rules are a little bit awkward now. Like, they're not allowed to show blood, and I know they did just think the Peter Parker beaten up head they did. He just had some bruises, but I'd like a proper ripped, sculpted rips in the costume with blood. That basically on the old retro cards they did have a beaten up Spider-Man with like a ripped mask and everything. So good. I would love that. I don't know if Hasbro could, but I'd love it. Tarantula says Bring Toys to Work. Updated PS4 Spider-Man personally, says Dominique. I would love Gambit without the ugly coat. Gambit's not going to be in the plastic line. To be fair, but Goblin's probably watching on the replay. I'll let you off. Richard says Cartoon Aunt May. I'll take it. Mike says screw Spider-Man. Give me Feral to complete the OG X-Force. I tell you who agrees with that. A lot of us. Yes, Feral's coming. We've got after that Tigra body. Feral's coming. Wolfsbane's coming. Matter of time. Andy Davis says a good Daredevil. Vulcan body Daredevil. A lot of people are saying that's rumored. Animated Carnage. Punisher Spider-Man. That would be a great shout. Cardiac Flash Thompson. I'd take more civilian characters. Would you like some civilian characters, Brandon, or like as an ACBA guy?
I would. Yeah, I think it would be good fun to get some civilian characters for sure.
Smythe says Striding, no blood but a torn costume. Yeah, I reckon the torn costume they could do. I don't think they could do blood on kids' toys because just think all Marvel Legends have got to be 4+. That's only exclusives they can get away with some of the stuff. Battle Damage Spidey is 20 years overdue, but since Toy Biz did the Spidey Classics, says Mike. Movie Toby had a Battle Damage figure in the Toy Biz. Again, in the past. That's the past, people. We don't live in the past. Rules have changed. It's a little bit harder to do that. Just think of Jazzwares with AEW figures. In the main line, no bloody figures. Ringside exclusives, they've got a whole line of blood and guts. Like, there's ways of doing it. Main line is not the way. Keith says The Spot. CJ says Nice for sure. California Red Devil says Betty Brant or Robbie Robinson. Yeah, that's Peter's mate, isn't it? The photography with the pictures and stuff. Doesn't he get involved with some villain? What villain does he get involved with or related to? I know he gets involved with something, but I can't remember what. People message Rich while he's cooking and ask him. Only joking. Only joking. Don't message Rich and ask him. Okay, I've got one more slide, Brandon, and I think I've saved the best till last. This is the question.
Yeah, let's see it.
This is the question that I want answering the most, to be completely honest with you. Out of all the Marvel Legends that we could possibly get, all the characters they have or haven't done in figure form, this is one that I think many of us are dying for them to do in figure form. And, like, will they reveal it this Tuesday? I don't know. But I'm asking the question, and I want you guys to decide as well. Let me just start the poll before I show the picture, just so I can set on both at the same time. Where we see. Just writing it away. Bear with. Yes. Actually, I'm going to change that to how yes, because that's how confident I think people will want it. How yes. No way. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so last slide, a character. Are we going to see this Tuesday? I want Brandon to answer it first. But it is, of course, none other than Hippo. Will we see Hippo finally revealed on Tuesday? Now, there's many options for this, right? We could go the Build-A-Figure route. Hippo has a bionic leg, like a robot leg Build-A-Figure. We've seen a few crazy Build-A-Figures recently with Zemnu, etc. We've got the controller coming. We've got Bone Breaker. Hippo is definitely doable. Now, they could go a different avenue with the deluxe route. I would take it. Just don't have to build all the separate figures. You can just buy Hippo. You can army build Hippo a lot easier, which I'm assuming a lot of people will want to do due to the popularity of Hippo. Now, the Who crew needs some muscle. They need some big brutes, all right? Captain Britain, he's like the technician. He's like the leader, but he's not the brute. We need brute. Hippo has got to be happen, all right? Brandon, how excited are you, and will we see it revealed on Tuesday?
You know, I don't think we'll see it revealed on Tuesday, and I tell you why. I think the reason why we won't see it revealed on Tuesday is because if they were to ever reveal a figure as amazing as this, the only way to reveal it is as if you did it.
Yes!
That's why we won't see it on Tuesday.
I don't appreciate these hashtags started by the super producer saying, say no to Hippo. Let's start a hashtag saying, say yes to Hippo, or we want Hippo. I actually prefer we want Hippo. Let's not start a campaign, though, all right? Like, I'm not into that. I'll get in trouble. But I want Hippo. It's beyond the joke now. It's now a dream of mine. It is transitioned from joke to dream. Hippo needs to happen. Who doesn't want a giant, beefy Hippo Build-A-Figure on your shelf? Alp says, really? Question mark, question mark. That's how good of an actor I am. Give me the Oscar right now, or I'll talk about your wife. But yeah, look, I've put the poll up in the chat. And yet again, my own live stream disappoint me with their negativity. But thank you. It's pulling it back. So far, with how many votes? We have 30 votes in, 50-50. How yes, no way. Now, come on, people. You are here every week. This is week 88. The year I was born was 88. This is live stream 88. For the 88th consistent week, me and Brandon have gone live on YouTube. Can you
see who voted what or no?
No, you can't. Otherwise, I would block every single person that said no way. They'd be gone. Look, no way is now winning again with 51%. Who are you out there spoiling my fun? Is it the lurkers that don't get involved in this? I can see you, Jay's Toys Collection UK, with the missus. That's it. Jay's going on a timeout. Jay, you're in a timeout. CJ with the missus, you're on a timeout. That's it. Timeout for yous. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? I'm watching.
Dictator Dan has entered the chat.
the next Dan Who reveal will be Hippo.
That's so funny. You actually deleted a time.
They're timed out. They're done. Rich is lucky. He's a monitorator, so he gets away with it. But lucky he does so much for the show. Otherwise, he'd be gone. This is more like it, George. Hit. Can't think of a fig I want more than Hippo. That's it. George has just got promoted to moderator level. You're a moderator. Congratulations. Welcome to the party, George. See, that's the type of attitude I need in the Dan Who community. That's what we need. Bring toys to work. We want a Hippo. Oh, that's it. Bring toys to work. You're in. Welcome aboard. Part of the community. Anyone else? Jared saying I'm staying quiet. I'm down for Hippo. We need a Hippo emoji. Do you know what, Tom? You're right. A Hippo emoji is going to happen next week, and I'm just going to spam it all the time. Mike Heck says they're going to give the Hippo reveal to Unparalleled. Honestly, Mike, that would crush me. I'm not going to lie to you. I like Wade. Big fan of his content. That'd make me hit unsubscribe. I'd be setting a bonfire, and the Unparalleled cat would be the first in it if he revealed Hippo. I'd be happy Hippo exists, but sad that they chose to reveal it that way. I want Hippo in a cap outfit. Of course you want Captain Hippo. Captain Hippo is the multiverse version of Hippo in figure form. Who doesn't want Captain Hippo? Do you know how many people believed Captain Hippo was a real thing? Because that's how good Photoshop Rich is and how good of a convincing actor I am. Jamie with lots of hits for the Hippo. He's also been California Red Devil with the donation. Thank you very much. I'll let Friday read this out.
California Red Devil donated $4.99. Amit from Moon Knight is part Hippo. They could reuse parts for Hippo.
Perfect. That is the attitude we need. Thinking positively about how we can get a Hippo created. California Red Devil says Amit from Moon Knight, which is one of the Egyptian god, is part Hippo. They could reuse his parts for Hippo. Great idea. Tanner with a super chat. Let's hear him.
Tanner Uzel donated £5.
Thank you.
You can have Hippo if I get evil Turkish Spider-Man.
Deal. Done deal. A shake on it. Done deal. He says we can have Hippo if he can get the evil Turkish Spider-Man in a 2-pack. How great would that be? I'd take it. Okay, there you go. The chat, 55 votes in. You're disappointing me. No way. 58% says no way. Can we have a bit of positivity and a bit of belief here, these people?
Yeah, I said yes.
Yeah, I just don't get what this negativity's for. Why would you do this to me? You break it, literally. Look at this. Heart breaking. Because of your negativity. You got to put what you want into the universe. Hippo. Hit that how yes button. I'm going to end the vote at 60 votes. 5 more people to change the vote. Swing the tide. Hit that how yes. Stop breaking my heart. I'm not moving until we hit 60 votes. I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, gosh.
Hippo and What If says bring toys to work. I take it. Mike Head says you can have Hippo if I get a Dark Phoenix 2-pack. No, that's not allowed. No one's allowed Dark Phoenix ever again, even if I get Hippo. Hippo Marvel Legends, Dan Who network exclusive. I'd love it. I'd love to take it. You said disappoint me. 57 votes and the voting is not swung in the opposite direction. I needed a swing in the opposite direction. These guys are killing me. I might just end the stream now and go and cry. 61 votes in. I'm ending the poll. You do this to me every time I bring up Hippo, Brandon. They do this to me. Do they like to see me suffer?
What they like? They're just mean, Dan.
Mean.
They're just
mean. 61 votes. Will we see Hippo? 57% of the vote says no way. 42% says hell yes. I appreciate you. But that 57.
Oh, Dan's on
Brandon, you're going to have to take over a second. This is too painful.
Well, guys, this has been a lot of fun. As I said, I think that there are going to be some great reveals on. I think there are going to be some great reveals on Tuesday. Very, very excited to see what happens. You never know. We could get a trailer between now and Tuesday. So I was kind of hoping it would be today, Thursday, but, maybe Marvel Marketing are banking on Monday. So we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, as I said, highly recommend this Multiverse of Madness Doctor Strange. I've not been able to put it down, especially if you got the No Way Home Strange, because I've been mixing and matching their hands, and it's just so much fun. What was your favorite prediction from today? What are you hoping that we will see on Tuesday? You know, what are you hoping for the most?
Sorry, I'm just trying to compose myself.
Yeah, you're back. You're calm. You're collected. You okay now?
I'm all right.
Yeah.
Still, I'm still hurt.
Good. Yeah.
But I'll continue because I'm a professional.
Yeah. Yep. The show must go on, as they say. The chat were just talking about what they're hoping to see the most.
Rich says my favourite prediction is that we won't get Hippo.
The super producer knows that he is both indispensable and irreplaceable.
I know, yeah.
Say
what he wants.
There's nothing he can say.
Is Jay and CJ still timed out? To apologise.
Yeah, I'm not sure actually.
I promoted a few people there as well for their love of Hippo. You're welcome.
So what are you thinking next week? You thinking move the Thursday stream to Tuesday?
Yes. Do you agree?
Yeah, I'm in. I am absolutely in.
Me and Brandon, right? We have not missed a week, so we've never said every Thursday consistently, every week consistently. So we're allowed to move the day. Just think, the very first live stream we did, like episode 1 was on a Friday, and then Amanda moaned at me and said we're not streaming every Friday night. Anyway, now we're here on a Thursday. That worked out okay. I like that routine, but we have moved the days depending on news. So why not be really relevant with the news? And next week, me and Brandon will be going live on Tuesday night to recap all of the Marvel Legend reveals, okay? So if you're in the replay crew, and letting you know right now, if you're watching over the weekend, me and Brandon will be going live on Tuesday to hopefully talk about that Hippo reveal. Hopefully, fingers crossed, all right? I'm still putting it out there in the universe. If not, we'll still reveal everything else, wherever it is. Again, let's go through some of these predictions real quick. Just recap. And again, these predictions weren't really predictions. They were like vague conversation starters, if you will. But yes, Tuesday. Fan First Thursday. We and Brandon will be going live Tuesday night to talk about this, all right? So make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification. Lets you know when I'm live, all right? This week's going to be Tuesday. But yes, Dan Yoon. Once again, he is already confirmed. One of the big three himself. There will be more revealed than just Love and Thunder. So, hopefully trailer Monday, that would be great. Or Tuesday morning, I'd take it, that would be great. Hopefully some Thor trailer goodness. Then we can see some Thor figures officially. But there's going to be more than that. What more is it? Is it more VHS X-Men? We shall see. Can I have a morph? That's my most wanted. Brandon, one character most wanted?
Bishop.
Nice. Morph, Bishop. Great. We'll see if any of those come to fruition Tuesday. Villain. We've already both said that with like Mandarin, but the chat had some great suggestions as well. Will we see the next Walgreens exclusive villain revealed? We'll find out Tuesday. Toad. Will we finally see Toad on Tuesday? We'll find out. I'm saying on record, yes, we're going to see Toad. Brandon?
I think so.
Nice. Toad. Will we see him? Will we not? The mystery of Toad continues. And then there's my signature. But there you go. There it is. Fan First Tuesday predictions. That is it. That is the show. That is a wrap. Yeah, there you go. That's it. I don't know. I'm just been a little bit shaken by the chat's attitude with their negativity towards Hippo, to be honest. But I'm okay. We've come to the end of the stream and I've survived. We've made our predictions. They're on record. We showed off some new toys. We recapped the news. It's been a good Thursday night stream. Over 100 people for a while as well. People love talking about Marvel Legends, of course. And it should be a good week for some Marvel Legends reveals. So thanks again to everybody getting involved in the chat. Everyone getting involved in the polls that we do live. I don't edit the live streams now after the fact. So if you are watching on the replay, you can still watch the chat, which is always interesting. Do you ever watch a live stream on the replay with the chat and then go to lean in to type something and then realise, oh, wait, this isn't live?
All the time.
Every time. Did I just see Sonic or was that just a blue blur?
I didn't see anything.
That was quick. That was impressive. He's a quick guy if it was Sonic. Something's happening. He's quick.
No.
He's quick.
It's probably the lights behind you reflecting
It's
off the
blue lights.
something.
Yeah, it's the blue blur. Something's going on. Let's let the credits roll. Let's get the credits to roll. Once again, thank you very much to everyone contributing to the channel. Mark Tat, George, Ultimate Carnage, Dominique, Maverick, Bring Toys to Work, CFC. Oh, I knew he'd mess my name up. Stu, why do you have so many letters in your name? All right, let's bring it back around one more time. I'm ready for it this time. Thank you very much to Tat, Bring Toys to Work with filmed. Wait. See what you have done to me? I just combined two people there. I said Tat, Bring Toys to Work and film. Start again. Tac, Toys with Film, George W101, Ultimate Carnage, Dominique Smith, Maverick, Bring Toys to Work, Stu Collectibles, that's it, I skipped it, Tanner, and California Red Devil, and then all the other channel members that got involved today. As you can tell, I'm a little bit flustered here if we get to the end of the stream, but I appreciate you all is what I'm trying to say. Brandon, any last plugs? You posting some pictures? You said you just posted a picture.
Yes. Please go and check out the latest picture from Avatar: The Legend of Korra. If you're an Avatar fan, definitely check it out. Got some cool stuff coming up over the next few weeks. Got a lot of shooting to do this weekend. I think I've got 1 or 2 more non-Marvel posts, and then that's it. All the way up until Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. That first week of May is pretty much everything is Marvel from the looks of it so far that I've got mapped out. So going to be a very, very exciting month, or at least 2-3 weeks. So come and check it out. Lives are going to be every week now, 8 p.m. on a Monday.
Nice.
So come and check that out. We will be getting the spin-off of that Across the Movieverse up and running soon. We were going to go for the first one tomorrow. Is that going to be
on your channel?
Lee
on
has
your,
been
Instagram.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah, that's the one. So Into the Heroverse every Monday at 8 p.m. UK time. Across the Movieverse will be sort of an as and when. We were going to start tomorrow, but I think Lee has got some Easter commitments that he's got to go to.
Good.
So
it's the bank holiday, isn't it?
We'll be catching up with that at some point too. But yeah, Dan, as always, brother, thank you. Very excited for Tuesday.
All good.
Hopefully we've got some great stuff to come.
Caleb in the chat is asking what time Tuesday. Same regular time, same regular channel, just different day. So 8 p.m. UK time, 3 p.m. Eastern. Is it 11 or 10 West Coast Pacific?
I think it's 1 Pacific.
Is it 1? Let me check my posts.
Double check it.
Let me check my Instagrams. Okay, 8 p.m. UK time. 3 p.m. Eastern and 12 noon Pacific. Okay?
12 noon Pacific.
12 noon Pacific. We were both wrong. Again, 8 hours time difference. That's what it is. But yes, Tuesday, same regular time, same channel. We're just streaming on Tuesday next week, not Thursday, okay? Basically, and again, just for a quick plug, next week I will probably review some... I need to open Doctor Strange before Thor arrives, to be honest. So Doctor Strange reviews come in. Ulick review come in. He'll be coming on the channel soon, of course. And then next week, next Tuesday, me and Brandon will go live to recap all the Marvel Legends news. And then on the Wednesday, as I mentioned, Joe's and Juice. Me, Tanner, and Tom will do some Joe's and Juice. Do I have the video of Joe's and Juice? Yes, I do. There you go. Joe's and Juice, people. Another spin-off of the channel where we're talking about all Joe's and Juice news. Wednesday the 20th, me, Tom, and Mark are going to go live to recap any Joe's news, any Action Force news, and also we're going to talk about some of our most wanted figures for classified in Joe's, Cobra, and Troopers. We've all picked one of each of those categories. Tom's going to do some fun graphics for us. It's going to be a good one. That's going to be next Wednesday. And until then, people, Brandon, let's give him a quick wave and then let's whisper our secrets away. But bye, everyone. Thank you in the chat. We'll see you on Tuesday, hopefully, for some great reveals. Okay? Hopefully.
Thank you, everybody.
Come on, Hippo. Pow.
Hippo, you think it's going to happen?
Yeah, it's really not going to happen. Like, I know it's not going to happen. Obviously, I may dial up my enthusiasm just for comedic value. I don't even know if it's funny, but I enjoy it. But now actually,
I think it's hilarious.
I've convinced myself I want a hippo that much. Honestly, I think I am now getting to that stage where I really want a hippo. If it gets revealed, I will be very happy. I'm not going to lie to you.
And that's the thing. I mean, the more you build the hype for it, the more excited we'll all get for it. It's a great way to go, man.
I know people lurk.
Exactly.
I know people watch. I'm just putting it into the universe, letting them know. Look, the hippo's available. Make him happen.
And after Armadillo, anything is possible.
Exactly. Armadillo was the reason, the person who sparked the fire that is Hippo. I'm like, they can do Armadillo. Yep. Hippo's possible. Come on, Hippo.
You never know.
Tanner says, I'm not on Joe's and Juice. Sorry, Tanner. I always do that. I love Tanner. I love Mark. I love Tom. But it's Tom and Mark on Joe's and Juice. That's my bad. Thank you to everyone in the chat. Jimmy Boy says we can still hear you.